car and I look under my car to see if there's anything loosened. Nope. It's just a weird one-off thing, I guess.
Are you judging?
No. Looks like they have enough.
Oh, good. Is your mom coming on Saturday?
Andrew, we should.
You going to school, boy?
Andrew, do you want me to play some copyright music, just to make sure that it works?
Yes, but the thing is, we'll all have to play a different copyrighted song at once, so that the algorithm can't pick up on it.
I don't know. It's a pretty good algorithm.
Yeah, it is. We just have the exact same time, so like you can't like splice up. Anyway, hi everyone. It's Session 53. How are you?
I thought it was 52.
Yesterday, last Sunday was.
I thought that was 51. Never mind.
Idiot.
I'm just, hey, you know what? I can't.
Did I skip an element?
Mon
Tell someone's not keeping
point.
up.
He can't count higher than like 12.
Alright, there was
I'm trying to get into
whole
business.
mess of stuff happened last session.
Sure did.
Creating a temporary truce with the battalion android, the party decides to borrow a large vehicle and head down the highway to the east. Traveling for several hours, the group is once again hit with a strong wave, but the helmets are not able to repel. Although this instance leaves nobody weaker than they were before. Reaching a destroyed section of the highway, the group is unable to salvage any survivors. One dying robot reminds the group of a colossal beast in a cave, right off the highway, traveling inward. Traveling inward, the party finds themselves underneath the wounded husk of an old friend from the engine gauntlet, the behemoth Casmate from Mod PvE. With a quick blast of the melody's tuning fork, the creature is disemboweled and collapses. Shortly after dodging the fallen corpse, however, a massive parasitic worm bursts out and steals hostile away inside the corpse. Through vigorous hacking and chasing through the corpse scape of the huge creature, Hostile is rescued. Shortly after leaving the body, however, the beasts are spirited away by an estranged entity larger than the two other monsters. The vulture's beast spares the party as everyone escapes back to the tower. Arriving back, the news is brought to General Syracuse, who wishes to inspect the wreckage across the way. With the quest complete, the group is left. How to move forward?
And don't forget that Hostile also turned into a little blue man. Spit is a little horn dog.
He's not a horn dog. He just.
Not everything's a corn dog, Melly.
Oh my god.
Also makes his coin smell like a corn dog.
I refuse to believe that Spit is actually a horn dog. I think that he just, for whatever reason, has access to a specific library of stories.
I do also think that he just has access to a lot of porn for some reason.
Only one way to find out.
Ask him.
Say Spit.
You'll have to talk to Mistress for that one, friend.
Mistress, bring him back for just a second.
Mistress still has monster gore on her fingers.
No, she doesn't. She did like 12 rounds of perception.
I know.
Perceptage.
It was a joke.
So, how long was Hostile a blue man? Like
not very long.
Yeah, like 6 seconds.
Like a single turn. And then he got Blue Baba Daba died.
Blue Baba died. Yeah, alright. Wanting Spit forward here, he just kind of appears in the corridor.
Woo!
Spit.
That was longer than normal.
Spit. Are you a horn dog?
I am a wolf.
Alright, that's all we need. Alright, Mistress, we're good.
Yeah, that's.
Does anybody need me for something practical?
Well,
nothing.
just friendship.
I'm here for talking and all, but it's just for dialogue.
Yeah, well, I don't know. What if you were us, where would you go next if you were trying to, you know?
I want to go to the proto
Well,
laundry.
if I were you guys, I would go to the place with the juiciest steak there was and just enjoy a nice meal.
Aww.
And then I'd take a bath. I always wanted to know what water felt like. And then I'd stop moving again.
So we need to go to GDP.
Oh my
is
god.
what you're saying.
That's what I would do if I were you.
Spit.
I assume also that wasn't exactly what you were asking.
No.
Oh dear.
Spit,
Yeah,
you don't even eat.
It's a robot mod.
I guess,
Robots don't eat things.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't eat. Why would you want steak if you don't eat?
Well, if he were human.
If I were you guys.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh my.
I thought it made sense, but it's okay. Keep on trucking,
I
buddy.
got it.
It's good. You know what? I don't
Keep
get
on
it,
trucking.
but it's good to have dreams, buddy.
Thank you. They're simulations I run. I dreams are out of my league.
That's kind of sounds like a dream.
So sad.
Well, yeah, by definition, but by cold hard facts, it's really just a series of numbers that I'm getting depressed.
I think we should go. I would like to go to the proto laundry.
Oh, yeah, sure, why
Well,
not?
that's second in line, right? Like there's something before.
Well,
Proto
there's a series of stuff. I can actually pull something up for you here. But you did see a small hologram on the map while you guys were inside the tower. This is not as detailed. This is just sorry, I went full Unreal Engine here on you guys here. But
Yeah.
essentially a small little gateway of the highway here. Tower in which you guys were at right now, plus this gap. This is essentially just like an ellipses of long distance traveled before you found the 8, where that area is sort off. Tower immediately connects to the voice, which is guarded off by the doorway. That's unpassable at this moment. And you've told about these red beacons. The fully centered in ones are the ones that you saw on the map that was up. These ones are just points of interest that you guys found, like that stalactite hideaway you slept in for the night, and then the chasmate den, and then the highway, and there could be other stuff down the way. But essentially, you have different places of interest that were highlighted on the map. Portal Laundry, Remnants Lab, the Avatar Storage, the Psi Wing, and the Zeta Wing.
You said we're in the tower right now?
You're in the tower right... Well, you're outside the tower, kind of right outside. This is across the street where General Syracuse and his army was. That's
So, really, the proto laundry is the closest thing for us to see.
in theory, once you get to that intersection, both are just kind of
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good with going.
And then from there we can just make our way. I knew someone was gonna say it. Well, from there we can just go in like order of like what's closest.
Order of operation.
Pandas.
Okay.
Fuck Sally.
Whoa.
All these are things you could do, or you can mix and match. I believe there were some.
And you remember this from earlier. There were some points of interest that you thought would help you out. There was I think Spit mentioned there was a device that could help with the doorway, maybe for laundry. You also found out that there was a piece of technology that you found on the 3rd floor that was damaged, that there's a specific machine in the Remnants Lab that would be able to repair it if the blueprints were in the system.
So we could do both of those really closely.
Sure.
You also heard that the voice's signal directly connects to the Avatar storage, and that would be a link
I don't
to
like that.
possibilities of restoration to like your abilities. If stuff, people that are affected by there is brought to the Avatar storage, that might be a way of fixing that. And then you heard about the other 2 areas, Psi Wing, where all the previous prisoners of this project were kept, and the Zeta Wing, which you really have no clue as to why that's attached, and there's no actual viable way to get there yet.
That we know.
And the
That you
Psi
know of
Wing,
yet.
like I was the Psi designation, right? So like,
Yeah, it's one of yours, yeah, it's Psi. And yeah, and you learned information about that as well. The RWI had a whole classification list for stuff they studied, or types of organisms studied while the operation was ago. RWI is not the Lanterns, by the way. This is the establishment thousands of years
like
ago.
the Hallowed Age.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
All right, so you wanted to go to Proto Laundry?
I want to
first?
go to the proto laundry, and then I think the Remnants Lab is the next obvious choice.
Sure.
Absolutely, I know just how to get there. We're going on the highway.
I was gonna say it's just like that way, right?
Yeah,
What do you think, Indy?
I'm glorious.
I know. I'm asking Indy.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I get you two confused.
Indy's
sometimes, too.
staring off to the back as well as like, yeah, the laundry sounds fine with me.
Okay. Does she still have her thing closed?
Yes.
Mm.
She says.
Can I sneak and try to turn it on, or try to make it clear?
You just turn off her life
You
support.
can. You absolutely can.
Wrong one.
Rolls a nat
Do you
one.
remember
and-
which knob does what?
I'm fairly confident it's the right one.
Let's see how you roll.
I was gonna say Mistress or Ember could just use our mage hand, so you don't make it so obvious.
Make a intelligence check for me, please, Mr. Hahn.
Without Mage Hand Legitimate, which
Intelligence
is a
check,
specific arcane trickster.
23.
featured.
Wow.
You can't make the sleight of hand.
Yeah, it's the left one is the
Oh.
rising.
I also
I was
the
not
left
meaning
one?
like
Okay.
the sleight of hand.
So I'll sneak up and try to turn the left one to make it.
Not being
Okay.
sneaky.
Oh, fuck.
just so it's less him walking.
Uh-huh.
Six.
You
Hey.
do this awkward thing of going as you just stare right at her. Skip around and you don't know if she's looking at you or not.
I go up and I try to turn it real fast.
She immediately turns towards
Ah,
you.
you
backs
got
you
me.
away.
Ah, what the fuck?
Nice try.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay. Sure you will. With that in mind, Gloria stands back up, kind of gives himself a long yawn. It's now or never, I guess.
What you doing okay there, buddy?
Just tired.
What?
Didn't sleep last night. I
Oh.
told you guys this earlier,
Yeah.
but
Well, we did just have a pretty long trip down the highway and back. What is there?
you would have gotten a short rest from that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Ooh, short rest.
during my short
That's
rest.
right. We did.
During my short rest, can I try to fix this helmet again? While we're writing in the thing.
Yeah, you can. You want to make another one of your tinkering checks?
Is there also any way for us to tell what time it is? Because that would be handy.
Spit, what time is it?
Today's time? 2 p.m.
Wow.
Nice.
There you go.
So this is plus 11 now since the level. 22.
You guys are significantly
23.
faster on the way back, as you had nothing to like look for.
Right.
Anyway, what? 22?
23.
23. Cycling through this while you're sitting down here and comparing yours to the people sitting across from you as well, without actually having to remove, like to take off a helmet and be able to observe it that way, like a fully functional one. It's much more difficult than it would normally be. But you're essentially getting familiarity
Shit.
put down for this type of technology, and you feel like if you had a little bit more time, you could have this guy fully operational.
Is it okay if I use one of my flashes of geniuses? To bump that up to 28.
That's fine. Sure.
Why?
So I can get this damn thing fixed.
Okay. If you're using a flash of genius, then by the time you finish studying this, you get to the point where it's a very tiring ride. You feel like you're looking at this over and over again. But you kind of hit an epiphany with a stroke of one of your tools here, and you repair a piece that you kind of abandoned, didn't expect to get anything with, and that kind of sets off a chain reaction for moving forward. At that point, like you find a piece of the puzzle and the rest of it's solvable, essentially.
Sweet.
And it looks just like the other ones.
Okay.
It might be good, but then again, you have to test it on someone.
Take off yours and put on the new one.
I was sitting here thinking about that, like, you know, I could. I think I'd rather just use it, like, in case of an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be
Like
good to
one
have.
of ours breaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be good to have an extra.
So with that in mind, you guys said you guys were going to be walking towards the proto laundry.
Yeah.
During this time, you guys begin traveling down to the west without the vehicle that was commandeered by the general, who are now using it to go drive down the east highway and check on your surroundings. Bit of a longer jog. You guys travel at a decent speed and essentially spend this amount of time just kind of appreciating the landscape around you for what it is at this point. You look around at the different stalactites of these dilapidated cityscape that used to be just kind of hanging from the ceiling. That's really just the underbelly of an entirely different facility that the landowners never even really touched. Above you, you see these lights flickering from above. You see the robots of the different battalions driving these long vehicles down the roads past you as you go that have these massive boxes that are sealed off and all identical, stacked on top of each other and roped over, that are just driving to the west. it gets to a point as you begin driving here where traffic begins to back up a bit as many of the robots have no longer bring the stuff after figuring out about the stuff that happened at the Far Eastern End where they were delivering stuff. You can get the idea during this time that word is spreading that old operations are no longer in use and our current plight is no longer necessary. Our objectives are changing, and a lot more of the robots begin just idling around, standing on the highway and searching for something to do. Many of them head off the highway into the vitrified ruins, salvage parts, look for things, essentially tame to their own curiosities that they have not been allowed to do while the lanterns were working here.
And they're not hostile to us anyway.
They don't seem to be. They don't necessarily care at this point.
Alright.
It's like the word after the power was turned back on that like any humans you find at this point aren't necessarily a threat, but we're not to aid them as there is no ally in place.
Can
no
I
alliance in place.
can I see if I can like just make eye contact with some of them and see if they're like trying to ignore us or like if I can make eye contact with them, like see if I can do like an insight to see like what they're thinking.
Make an insight check as you're looking out at these guys here. 11. You see some groups as you pass up just kind of looking in a direction, but then immediately turn back and start talking to other people.
Okay.
Like they process their command and then immediately disregard it.
Okay.
Cool.
They don't seem to be interested in you.
Okay. Is Spit still out?
Yeah. So
I'll say Spit. You know, Spit.
Hi.
Hey, you know any of these guys?
Well, I mean, anyone can list off a serial number, but is this like lunch knowing or?
I don't know. Like, is there like, do you have any like robot friends
Oh
around?
no,
or?
I have no friends. All of Connect droids were killed.
Well,
Have any of them delivered you a pizza?
What was that supposed to be?
You know, like your story. I was
Oh, I forgot. I didn't finish my story.
like, have any of them? Shit.
well,
This is very morally gray, but I appreciate that, mistress.
No, I don't think it's very great. I think it's just straight up like not good, but it's fine.
Oh,
no,
good is subjective, right?
No, not
I
really.
fight for a living. Like, oh God, everyone likes that.
No,
I
I
think it's
would-
good.
I would tend to agree with Hostile here. I mean, on one hand,
You would.
he can't die, and that's cool. But on the other hand, he can't die, and he seems to kind of be in a spiral, and like maybe he doesn't want to live forever.
I mean, yeah, it's like straight up slavery, but like,
Also, the slavery part is fucked up.
The guy's admitted to be a robot and like he can't process real thought. He's actually just being completely objective about this whole thing. So I get it.
I guess it doesn't
Is that any
necessarily.
different from keeping a pet like another familiar?
It doesn't make it ethically okay to keep a slave, even if it does. I don't know.
I'm not agreeing with you. I like slavery is, such a tired thing.
Those who consent to their situation
Is it consent?
need not be considered.
everyone looks at you.
What?
Not wrong.
That's fucking so much wrong with that.
I'm so scared of her.
So.
Mod can't form like a proper argument against this in his head, so he shuts up.
If he asks you want to be my familiar, then I will cast the spell again and summon a new one. It's as simple as that.
What happened to him then?
Yeah.
That is not my concern.
yeah, I mean,
That's a little more morally gray than
That's
that's where we're getting into morally gray.
I mean, this is on brand for her. I don't really know it.
Oh, like, I don't know what we're expecting here. This is my only experience with this individual. You seem very nice, by the way, mistress.
oh my god.
Thank you.
That's.
I think nice is a little loose.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Slave owners don't typically feel attachment to their slaves. So,
How many
I
slave
guess
owners
as far
do you know,
I guess as
Maud?
far as slave owners go, Mistress, you're doing just fine.
Mistress is also very polite and has manners and says thank you and please all the time. Which I...
Those are qualities that I admire in a slave owner.
Yeah.
Yes.
In a person. Not just a slave owner.
Yeah, Mistress is also a person.
Oh, okay.
If Spit wishes to be freed from my service, he can be.
Okay.
It's a simple thing. He serves me by his own consent. Absolutely.
I don't know why you saying this is way scarier than anything else you've ever said.
It's
I think
not
I just have a
great.
really intense attachment to Spit.
I mean, yes.
Anyway.
I'll drop
As
it.
we start walking, I like walk up close to Mistress. I'm like, so like, would Spit actually die if you got rid of
That is
him?
not her concern.
Like, I don't care. Like, it's just a fucking robot, but like,
It probably depends on the circumstances.
It's around this walk where you've already been exhausted by this trek from
That
the other
doesn't-
side of the highway and the battle and just the abject horror you witness and experience. That this begins to toll on you in a bit, and you're starting to realize, man, are we going to be walking the distance we drove before? This is awful.
I don't think it's that long.
You get around to the 3-hour mark, and the people that see the world a little bit differently see something very bright coming from the far left, far right sides off the highway here.
Wow, it's really bright.
Where the rusted over walls normally are on the highway sides, you see bridges leading off to it here with these super bright shiny chrome doors. The normal folk in the hostel just see the same size doors, but they're just as old and gnarly looking as the rest of the place is. You might not have been able to tell had you have visited here in if everybody visited here.
Hey guys,
Mind in full.
hey guys, let's go check out the shiny doors.
oh,
There's one to your left and one to the right. They're equidistant across these bridges off the highway, and they're right across from each other.
Maud would like to check out the one on the right.
The one on the right. As you reach the door and you start crossing this highway here, and sure enough, the crossway here makes the door seem a lot bigger than it was when you were before you get over. And it's a towering door.
Ooh.
But as you reach within a few feet of proximity of it, you hear it begin to creak, and sure enough,
Is the light that was coming from it, was it like coming from the door, like the door frame,
it
or
doesn't
like
look like the light's coming from anything. It's just light. It's weird.
interesting?
No one else, like Indian Hollywood, is just as dark as anything else, but
Yeah.
No, nothing more zombie.
how rude it is to offer someone candy who is in the middle of offering someone candy.
I turn around to the rest of the group and I'm like, come on guys.
I'll wait on candy.
Alright, real fast. You said a bright light.
I didn't say anything is bright.
I did. I said it was bright.
You
Or
definitely
shiny.
said something about a light.
I'm
You
on
said,
it.
hey, let's go
Said,
towards
like,
this
the
No,
light.
no, I just
Like
said,
bright
hey,
door
let's
or
go check
something.
out the store.
The
I said the right door.
Shiny door.
Maybe that's. Oh, I did say shiny. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shiny door.
They're chrome.
It looks like a really important door.
Why is everything chrome?
This is the future.
I feel like I'm so
It
slow.
owns everything now.
I feel
Yeah!
like I'm so slow.
What's wrong with you, Hostel? Can't you see the shiny door?
Oh my god, the door's not shiny, you idiots.
Pull-
Can't even see the sign up at the top. It says Proto Laundry.
Does it?
No,
Yeah.
You guys don't see
Yep.
the sign.
Plot.
No,
None of us see the sign?
No one. But Glorious is
He's a little further.
side.
He's fucked.
Yeah.
7.
But he's fucking with you.
18.
Glorious, you
Dead
fat.
serious.
You fat dumb son of a bitch.
I've been nice to him. He seems to be going through some shit.
What is happening?
It doesn't say shit. The door isn't shiny or chrome. There's no light coming out.
It's
Hostile.
shiny.
It's a rusty ass door.
It's
Also,
100%
you know
shiny.
this whole time we've been seeing this
I
place
gotta
differently.
go with Hostile on this, but then again, I also know that they're going through something that I assume Hostile knows as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hostel's whole thing is like problematic, so.
Yeah, imagine we get to the end and like we could all see normally the whole time and we've just been gaslighting Hostile and it.
Shit.
Yeah, Mod is just like itching to like go to the shiny door. He's like, "Come on, guys, let's go."
Go ahead.
Yeah, and
You go
I'll
first, Mod.
approach. Yeah, I'll approach the shiny door.
Okay. You approach the shiny door, yeah, like I said before, it slides open from both
For
ends.
music.
Is it even
For the
open?
most part, yeah. No, it does. It opens, but it's much slower for you than it is everyone else.
It probably does not
And
sound.
it sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's just
Uh,
good old
So,
like scraping a knife on a metal sheet.
nasty.
Nice.
so from there, you guys make your way in, I assume.
Yeah.
We're making our way inside.
Making our way inside. Time to check out the shiny door.
Make it
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
inside now.
Look inside, look inside, look inside now.
Yeah.
Should probably get ready to do some rolls.
Okay. As you begin traveling down this pathway here. It's a bit off because this is really just this main entranceway here just seems to be a merger point that was built out of. You see the hallway here is made of a familiar material. A material that looks like it was kind of fabricated out of this dark sandstone.
Ooh.
That's kind of simulating the texture of metal.
Is it the same sandstone that like
Same
I've
as
seen before?
from the tower,
Or from the gauntlet.
from
All
the
like that.
Nanobear's facility.
Right.
Like this has been built to kind of like link something to this. And sure enough, as you travel further down this long hallway, it's kind of eerily similar to when you were down in the outpost 04, those underground tunnels and just this laboratory. But Indian Hostel is way more abandoned and misused. Everyone else is pretty clean.
Nice.
Glorious is looking very interested in all sorts of things looking around here. He's kind of a little worried through his glasses as he looks around here.
I'll ask Glorious, like,
Shh. Voice down. Look on the ceiling.
okay.
What? What's on the
Mistress
ceiling?
will look up.
You look up, make a perception check.
I'll also look up.
Yeah.
Let's say I won't move my head. I will just move my eyes.
Mod will not look up.
Kayla, can you look
What'd
up
you
what my
say?
perception is?
Perception.
Yeah. Mine was 21.
21.
11.
16.
Ooh, that's at least a 15.
I looked with my special eyes.
Ember, your perception is
It's like +4.
plus 4.
19.
What'd you get, Mon?
16.
Right, well, I'm looking.
Mon, remember,
Yeah, it was.
everyone else, like, it's,
That's
you look
good.
up and it's just, immediately, you notice it's, the ceiling's way higher up than you expected. You just kind of clouded up at a certain point. Especially for Hostel, you just see an endless abyss upstairs. For you two, you do see the ceiling. There is a ceiling here. It's not just an open ceiling, and it's just kind of shaded and gray up there. You don't see anything particular. Melody, as you're looking up as well. Same thing. There's nothing.
Oh.
You notice, however, just with your kind of mid-corruption here, there is just a slight shimmer as if like the ceiling kind of waves, like the surface of water.
Oh, no, weird.
Just for a moment. Just for a moment, though. You don't see any creatures, though.
I'd like to tap on Glorious's shoulder and just like indicate the door and like start moving that way.
What do you mean the door link?
Like the door that we just walked in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to walk back out. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back out and like try to
Yeah,
motion
yeah.
for Glorious to follow
He follows you out.
silently.
When he does that, I want to pull out a coin and tap it. Use one of my tinkering abilities to make it turn into a light that sheds bright light for 5 feet and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
Oh, first time we've ever done something.
And I just
useful.
want to throw it up and see what
Okay.
happens.
And I'm assuming everyone else is looking as this is happening.
Yeah.
You guys are leaving at this time. Hostel flips a coin as far as in the air and it just shines up. For you, Hostel, in India at least, you just see the coin fly up brightly, keeps going brightly, and just falls back down to you. Doesn't hit or illuminate anything. For everyone else, you see a coin fly up, get to the ceiling, and zip right through.
Oh.
Like, and when it zips through, it's kind of like it has this shocking ripple effect. Like,
There's
it
an
turned
illusion.
white and staticky as it did. Not so much that. This is kind of the same effect as when Ultair tried to open up the entryway from under the church and all that.
Frickin'
Oh, yeah.
Freaking old hair.
But you guys just look like this man threw a coin right through the ceiling.
And it didn't come back down.
It did come back down.
That was
Okay,
crazy.
gotcha.
You're strong.
Glorious is just like really effective.
After like getting out of the room with Glorious, I'll just softly say, "Glorious, what did you see?"
There's eyes. Hundreds of eyes. And shifting. Something's hanging from the ceiling. I can't see what they are, but there's lots of them. And it's going all the way down the hallway. They started moving when you spoke. Maybe we should just be quiet until we're out. You don't
That
believe me,
sounds
do
like
you?
a good idea. And I'm gonna walk back into the room and telepathically say to everyone, "We should be silent in here."
Can we reply telepathically?
Nope.
I'm gonna pull out like a piece of paper and scribble down like what I just did and hand it to Mistress.
Mistress is gonna nod. She's gonna telepathically tell everyone what Glorious told her
Yeah.
about the eyes and them moving when they heard us.
I'm gonna write again and say, should I try to do it again since Glorious is in here and see what he sees?
I'll nod. And telepathically tell Glorious, okay, I want you to watch what Hostile does and tell us what you see.
We're gonna give him a heart
Take
attack.
that same coin.
And then tell us what you see back outside.
So he's okay.
Like, ask him to go back outside.
And you see here, as you start bringing this up, his face gets shocked as though he's like almost wanting to make a run for the doorway. Loris is scared.
Take his
You
hand.
bring this. No, he does. He's like Firefly is getting ready to run.
Oh,
I think I'm still holding the coin, just like looking back.
Glorious, can you watch from outside the room? Can you nod or... Okay. So, we'll wait until Glorious is outside the open door. And
Alright, then I'll do just the exact same thing.
As you throw it in there and Glorious is watching this time, you see, well, you don't necessarily see what it hits. Your coin stops halfway up in the air,
Just because Glorious is watching.
begins lighting up with static, and explodes. You hear Glorious scream, "Run!"
oh, cries.
Give me an
Okay.
initiative check, everybody.
Ah!
Oh,
Just an
no.
initiative check.
Oh no.
And then tell me what you're doing. For your...
Can you read my phone?
Oh, that's a nat 1 for Mod. Mod's doing
Hey,
great
that's
on
a 30.
initiative this arc.
Minus 10.
I got a 17.
So that's actually a 0 for initiative
17.
because my initiative's a -1.
Okay.
it's a 19 for Mistress.
19.
First time she's rolled high on initiative.
Good job.
Really nice.
It has been below 10. Literally every other initiative roll from
Got
Mistress.
a
Wow.
17.
Mod's going
17?
Yeah.
It's okay, so you guys are, what are you guys doing at this point?
I'm running towards the door.
I will
Running out
run.
the door?
Run.
You guys immediately, as this Glorious screams at this point, you guys begin bolting out the door. You guys aren't terribly far away, but there's this horrible feeling of uncertainty rushing over you of what could possibly happen as you go out. Maud, finally getting around to responding, he's furthest one in there at this time here, begins running for his door, and you get maybe a few yards from the door here. You feel scores of pinpricks all over your back here, like shocking prods of a cattle prod, just glazing the back of your body here. You take 15 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Do we see this happen as we're running out?
Is anybody looking at looking behind at this time?
Oh no, I know.
definitely
Once
would.
she gets
I
out
know.
of the room, like Mistress is going to
Like,
turn.
turn.
Essentially from behind you hear, and then you see just like pinpricks of blood spewing from Maud's back.
I'm gonna cast Fireball behind Maud.
You just throw it in there.
Yep.
I turn back and I run towards Maud and like try to grab him and help him.
At this point, Glorious is kind of making his way out of the door here to a point where he's no longer like anywhere near the entryway. You cast Fireball in there and it just flies through the corridor and blows off into the distance. You're not entirely sure if you hit anything, but if you did, it would have attacked. What was the damage you did for it?
I don't know. I have to roll that.
Yeah, roll the
I didn't
roll
know if
damage.
I would hit anything.
Just in case it did hit something.
Okay. Well, either way, it's gonna have to make a dex save if it did hit something. So it's gonna be Jesus Christ.
Gateman.
Can you keep track for me, Maud?
Trying to brag.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So that's 2 that I just rolled.
Yeah, so
okay.
2,
6,
Yeah.
11,
12.
Um,
No, 11 plus 6,
17.
17.
How many
20.
dice is that?
That's 5.
Thank you.
That's okay. 6.
26.
Sorry, I didn't know what you were wanting me to keep track of. The
Like, how
number
many
or
are
how many
we-
dice.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I got
So you hear in the distance everyone just this explosion, this light wave that just comes from this corridor you guys were just in, this wave of heat that comes billowing out towards you all.
Oh,
Can I look at his back and see if I can guess what happened?
But yeah, as you turn and look at Maud's back here, I'll make a medicine check.
1.
nice.
That man's hurt. He's essentially looked like he had jumped into a cactus, but there are no needles.
Also,
Just-
how bad is it?
A row of uniform, like equidistant apart patterned, like stab marks into his back, and they're all in just like a kind of a foot radius here, like a circle pattern,
Does
like
it
something.
does it look like a pattern of some sort, or is it just randomly?
It's just like, you know how like it's not like exactly in a row, but it's just like kind of midway off. He's like honeycomb-esque.
Okay.
That's kind of how it is.
Nothing going on back here.
What? I kind of feel like I got shot in the back.
I think it's just an effect of the voice. It's okay, just take
What?
some deep breaths.
What?
Just take some deep breaths.
You guys didn't see any of that?
No.
Out of the.
I felt it.
We're all out of the room now.
Yeah.
I will immediately ask Glorious. Did they chase us out?
No, there's just rain coming from the roof.
Rain.
It's like needles falling from the ceiling.
Needles is what
I
it
didn't see
felt
any
like.
creatures. I just saw stuff flying down.
Just eyes and.
Eyes above. I didn't see any eyes when you guys were running out though. So maybe they shot something at you.
Needles is a lot like what it.
But
felt
none
like
of
in
you
my
saw
back.
anything. Like I can see the needles in Maud's back.
Awesome, you
Glorious.
motherfucker.
Glorious. Because while I was like
You
checking
see
it out,
Loris getting pretty upset at this point.
While I was
I'm
checking
losing
it
my
out-
fucking mind, aren't I?
while I was checking it out, I cast Cure Wounds, and you get healed for 10 points of damage.
For this,
Thank
the needles disappear. Or at least for Glorious's
You're back to
eyes, it looks like they get pulled out and just kind of disappear on their own.
As far as I can tell, Glorious, you are absolutely seeing something that is there that we are not seeing.
But
We
nothing happened when you guys were in there by yourselves and I wasn't looking.
Well, we couldn't see the eyes that you're talking about, but it did look like the ceiling was moving.
Yeah, it
Did
was
anything
really
happen
wonder-
when you threw the coin from before? When I wasn't there?
It like shimmered. It was weird.
It like went through the ceiling.
They would have come down though.
What I wonder is
What if because
if
you
we're dealing with something that like knows that you can see it, and so it was able to either move out of the way or hide itself from us. But the minute it knew you could see us, it changed its form.
Or it decided to attack because it could be seen.
Do you have any way of communicating with me long distance, any of you? I don't think it's good for us to take me in there.
I mean, I can.
I'd still be able to
We have the
recon with
sending
you from
stone
out
still.
here,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best option because I
but
can.
I
do a
can't
sending
explain what's
spell,
happening to
but-
me, and it's finally hurting somebody that I know, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. So
I know I have one of the sending stones. Who has the other one? I think you were the
Oh,
last
yeah,
one to have it.
Mister still has it, so she'll give hers to Glorious.
Glorious over here with 99 madman's knowledge.
If
if
you see
nothing-
anything,
if you're able to talk in there, let me know. I'll keep watch out here, but until then, I'm not gonna put you guys in danger.
Glorious, are you familiar at all with quantum mechanics?
I mean, you want me to lie to you, or?
No, I would like to be honest. I would like you to be honest, so I know how much I need to explain.
I studied basic engineering in school, but no, nothing into the stuff that would fall under obsidian stuff.
There is a concept in quantum physics that states that many things essentially do not exist until they are observed.
Oh.
It's possible that
We
the
passed mine
very
down.
act of you not looking at them
Means they don't exist.
will mean that they cease being able to influence
But I
things.
can hear them. I can
Well,
hear
but
them.
the same idea though.
So what am I supposed to do? Just be blind and deaf during this whole thing? What good am I there?
I think having you wait outside the room for the moment, and we can call you if we need help.
That's fine with me, but I was thinking you guys were just gonna cover up my head or something.
Oh.
Well,
I'd like to.
simply-
I mean, I'll be down for trying it again, but if this is just as dangerous as it looks for me, you don't want to go back in there again.
I'll
There's a
simply
lot.
ask that you not look in or listen in while we are there.
Okay.
And I promise that we will call for you if we need your assistance immediately.
Keep me updated.
and same other way. If you see or hear anything bad, let us know.
Well, Mr. Sir in charge, keep me updated. I guess I'll try to be useful out here. I'll talk to some of the locals. I might even check out the Remnants lab. Who knows? I won't do anything if I think it's risky, though.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah, I'll take care of myself, I guess.
I'm gonna before he leaves, I'm gonna reach up and give him a kiss on
On his
Is-
helmet.
where his
Aw.
cheek would be,
So
gonna
your
say,
helmet
and
just
I tell him
taps
to be
his helmet?
careful.
Yeah, I give him a hug.
Yeah, my
See him for a
helmet.
second.
My helmet
change
bumps.
it to black so he doesn't blush.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, Glorious, I intend to leave here with everyone who came.
Whoa.
Well,
Maybe the nice thing should have
that's
put-
it's good enough assurance for me.
And she'll just nod at him and re-enter the room.
I'll give Glorious a fist bump.
Mistress, like,
And be like, we got this, man.
Call me. Fucking robots, what's up?
They're not robots to you, Glorious.
He knows they're not, but he's trying to act like a normal life.
he's not losing this
Hello,
shit.
fellow kids.
Hello, Steve Buscemi's his way over to them. Anyway,
You know, you beep boop beep.
from that point onward, because none other people are as affected as Glorious is, you're able to travel down this tunnel again, and none of the stuff that you have heard from Glorious has been a thing. You make it all the way to the end where the fused sandstone walls meld back into this old vitrified test chamber walls, essentially connecting an old facility from RWI to this highway structure that they had built. And you make it to the Pearl Laundry.
Yeah.
You enter into this black space here, and essentially, you're in this bizarre dark cage. The floor you're standing on now is this grated metal, like you're standing on chain link almost, and there's tables all around you, and you see through the ceiling above you another room similar with tables standing on the chain link, and then another on top of that, on top of that, on top of that, like a big storage case.
Before we get too much further, can someone remind me of what our goal in the proto laundry was? Like, I remember it being a thing, but I can't remember what we were supposed to find here.
Spit believed that there was a way through the door here, that there was a device that was being used by the lanterns to manipulate the static walls.
Yeah, and we also were thinking that we could get some of the stuff fixed, but I think
That's
we
in the
fixed it
Remnants lab.
already. Oh, okay.
Maud looks around this place, kind of confusingly, and he goes, I don't get it. Where are you supposed to wash your clothes?
I hate dumb Mod. Read a fucking book, man.
What?
I mean, Maud?
My question is like, what is his actual score? Like, is he
7.
average?
It
or
was
is
7
he, like,
too.
We're both 7.
We're both.
We have the same modifier as Fisty,
That is moderately average. That's
and the
not.
same modifier as Grog.
To put it in another term, I'm pretty sure that a Mastiff also has 7.
Yeah, we're not great.
Those are smart dogs, though.
Those are
Don't
pretty
get
smart.
yourselves wrong, you guys. Don't
But
sell
we
yourself
can't
short.
read. Listen to an audiobook, Mod.
You guys are like
God.
you guys are
What
like
do
the
you-
smartest dogs.
I'm not a dog. I don't. Why would you?
All right, let's
Okay, let's start looking around.
let's just
Oh,
look
no,
at
sorry. Mastiffs are 3. I
Hold
was
on.
wrong.
We are over twice as smart as a dog.
And sure enough, as you make your way into the cage, you're having these conversations, you're being as loud as you can.
Should have just cut this.
Nothing
out.
responds.
Funny.
It's a lifeless area.
Great.
real fast. Does the ceiling look like it's made of the same material as the walls?
Can we
Oh,
even
you're
see
asking
the
these
ceiling?
guys here?
Yeah.
Yeah, for you guys, everyone here can verify that this all looks exactly the same.
So it looks like the sandstone from the gauntlet. And
No, no.
everything.
Not that. This is actual metal here. Like, this is material
about,
from
like-
the old facility. This isn't stuff made by the lanterns. This was
Okay.
a chest chamber that was moved here for their experimentations.
So like in the hallway, was the ceiling made of the same thing as like the walls?
Yeah,
Because that was the sandstone, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It's of course not the same color or not, but it is.
Right.
That feeling is essentially the same.
All right. Well, let's take a look around. I guess. See what we can find.
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigation.
So on the first floor here, I want everyone here to make investigation checks for me.
11.
God damn
And the people who are not corrupted can do it with advantage. So I guess just hostile.
it. You.
Yeah.
As
That's a
everything here,
That's a 4 on investigation.
22.
19.
20, you said 22?
19.
19. What'd you get?
4.
You're awake, Tim.
What did you get, mistress?
12.
12. Okay. On the first floor here, you're looking around at all these gadgets that are lining these big metal tables that are just in columns, like shopping carts, like shopping aisles in the mall. You go down each of these here, and they go on for multiple meters before they end, and you're able to loop around and go to the next table and whatnot. You see all these different devices here that are just kind of banded to the tables here. You see these, and for the most part, everything you see here is just tattered pieces of things that are laid about. You don't necessarily see anything that you would find is operational. You see these small little devices with numbers all over them that are like heavily burned and or split in parts where circuitry is showing. And then you see stuff that's not even of technology you've seen nowadays. You see like bizarre kind of obelisk-like shapes that are just as burned to time, but essentially have no technological interface on them. But they don't seem to be rocks. They seem to be machines of some sort, but it's not a clear way to access them.
Let's.
Do they look like the obelisk attachment that Mod has?
No, nothing like that. It's just like bizarre, very geometrical rocks, like dice almost, with very smooth surfaces and rough edges and like sharp edges and whatnot. Nothing naturally formed in nature. And they're all made out of metal, but they have no interfaces and whatnot. There's a whole table filled with these devices here, and there's just
one way to access them right now. And you don't know if you can. You'd always be able to take something with you if you wanted to, but
Could I?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry, I was thinking.
What were you thinking about?
Dreaming.
What were you dreaming about?
No, I was thinking of dreaming.
That's right, you don't dream.
This is in character life. Do Hazel just dying?
Spit, what is the purpose of these?
Oh, wow, you guys made it to the bird laundry. Well, this is just something. Oh, all this stuff down here? Well, that depends. What do you want to show? What do you want me to explain to you? Just everything?
Well, like, Mistress will point to one of the obelisk-like things, one of the geometric things.
I believe
What does this do?
the first layer of bird laundry is mostly for failed experiments in stuff that was retrieved from the destruction of the labs. All these machines here, well, ooh. So they did recover a few of these. That's silly. Well, the main forerunner of the facility here, a supercomputer by the name of Hallowed. This is pieces of his mainframe.
Oh.
They're scales. You know, like a lizard.
Oh.
They're essentially building blocks to his outer foundation. Oh, these machines are so conductive. Wow.
Was Howard good?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
Well, he wasn't when he was running the facility. He originally, he just kind of went on his own agenda. We were all just kind of byproducts, I guess. But after the fallout happened, he turned into quite the swell guy.
What way?
Well, they killed his original body, but they were able to install a separate personality, a backup, in which he was based off of when he was first created. And well, howdy, he was a cool guy after that. He left the facility though. No one's seen him since. He could be dead. I have no idea.
Is there a way to put some of this together to like make it work again?
Oh, these? Well, I'm sure if you collected enough of them, they have their own modular abilities. For instance, this material can be applied to most armors to give it a bonus.
I pick one up.
The armor has to be metal.
And put it back down.
I look at Melody and I pick one up.
pick up one of the armors. What do you do with it?
Can I like investigate or something to see how it like?
Make an
Do a
investigation
lever armor.
check here.
Is it a ritual?
Fuck me. With my modifier of +5, that is a 6.
6. You do notice it's slightly changing colors as your fingertips are coming across, but you don't know why. It's like a chameleon. It's matching kind of its surroundings.
Hostile, if you'd like to wait until we've left this area and we're back on the highway, I could cast Identify on it.
Okay. I can do that.
It'll just take some time, so I
Yeah.
don't want to do it while
That's
we're in here.
Maud will also pick one up and put it in his thing.
As you guys have investigated during this whole time here, you realize there's only 3 of these scales that are fully intact. The rest of them seem way too damaged and they don't do anything when you pick them up. So there's 3 of them. What are you doing as well? Investigation? Or
No, I'm just putting my back.
Oh, you're just taking one with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Before I put it like in my pocket or whatever, I want to hold it like to my chest, like to the bare plate metal, and see if it does anything.
Okay, what are you just holding it there by itself, or doing
Yeah,
anything else? In
pretty much.
particular?
Like until we can identify more, I just wanted to see like if it would just naturally interface, and if it doesn't, then I'll just like pop it in my
Make
pocket.
a perception check when you're doing this.
6.
You feel like it's haunted, but it's just a hunch.
Maud also
It kind of blows over after a second.
Pops it in my pocket.
Maud sees Hostel doing this, and Maud, knowing Hostel is smart, when wanting to maybe impress him, does the same thing but holds it to his shield.
Okay.
Oh.
Make a
Perception?
Yeah.
I did. I got 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. With the 16, as you put it up here, you feel like as you put up the shield, just for a second, it almost feels like it's magnetizing to it, like it's trying to stick to it, like it wants to be a part of it. But he's just eating. That's just what he does.
Probably just carpet.
Okay. He's probably eating his tail, idiot.
Sucking on it.
The stinger.
So,
Looks like
but
It's just wet.
it's still cold to the touch here. You feel like it doesn't have quite the catalyst it needs.
Yeah. I think you're
I want to grab the.
But it's
four
reacting
shoes.
to your armor.
You can finish with mod and
That's it.
Yeah. I'll just tell Hostile like, wow, it feels like they almost feels like a magnet.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that exact same thing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get out of here and experiment with it some more.
Yeah.
You can help me out with
Indy's
that.
trying as well with one of them, and it's not quite adhering to her leather armor. And it's like, it's just a bunch of junk, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. It feels powerful. I just don't know how to use it.
Well, we got these. Is there anything else we wanted to check out here, or you wanted to head up a floor?
How many more pieces were left?
There was 3 in total that you found that are fully intact. There's about 8 or 9 like destroyed pieces. They're just laying around. They're much smaller than the others.
So is Indy taking the third one, or is she leaving it?
She will, unless you want
She
it.
will.
She'll. I'm just NPCing it here.
Yeah, I was just gonna grab that and put it in.
Yeah.
In
So
the
you taking one as
bag.
well?
Mhm.
So Hostile, Mod, and Ember taking one.
Yeah.
Alright, well let's head up.
You would you noticed from your perception check it was just very, very cold.
Okay.
That's what you noticed. Aside from magnetism.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Head up. Second floor.
So heading up to the second floor here, you once again reach. You find essentially a kind of a spiral-esque staircase over off of the corners here. Not all the corners have one, but you find one that does. You guys make your way up to the second just chain, and now you're just even more kind of caught in this hell in a cell situation with all these bizarre devices just laying about, strewn all over the place here. And make another investigation check, everybody, for the second floor.
The way I may be off in like my
16.
perception of this place, but to me this like what's it? 12?
30-20.
To me, I'm picturing this as like fucking like transformed Silent Hill with like the rusty like cages and shit.
14? 14?
Is that a 5 or 14?
Why do you do that for 5?
I don't know.
You're turning into mod in real life. Come
No,
on.
I was no,
3 but old.
I was just like, why didn't you just say 14?
16.
Because people were talking, so I was just gonna be quiet.
12.
Hold up.
Well, what did you get, Ember?
30-20.
30.
Jesus.
Okay. Into the second floor here. Who here got over a 15?
There's a tying a 15 count?
Yeah. Okay. So you're all looking here, and the stuff that's in this area here is much more kind of like a factory line here. Like one table just all has a single like line of things. But a lot of it is technology that doesn't necessarily have any necessarily some of it looks like clip-ons for pieces of machinery, random modular attachments to unknown constructs. However, there's a few here, the ones that I just mentioned here, would notice something that is a little familiar about some of the items on one of the table here. You find one table here that is filled with these kind of probe-like wands, just lined up.
What's it called? From the gauntlet?
They probably essentially the nightsticks that they were using. These are the nightsticks that the aliens were using in the gauntlet.
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Let's move on to the third floor.
And there's a lot of them.
Interest will
So
take
it's
one.
the little shocky guys?
The shocky guys.
Oh, yeah, I'd
that
like
they were
one as
using.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough. There's more than enough for everyone here if anyone wanted them.
Can I do Arcana on it?
Yeah.
You could put all of them in the bag. For ones that people don't want to carry.
Fucking hell. 10
10.
with my +8.
Just hanging there.
Shouldn't have been
10.
stats for this.
Jesus. You don't sense anything electrical. You gain the sense that these guys were very reliant when the people who made the portal laundry were
I would
there.
die for him.
they are not super reliant on Sojin-esque.
Spit, what was the purpose of the second floor? Laundry.
Well, the second floor was where a lot of war-based resources were gained for the lanterns. Stuff that was salvaged from the upper floors of the catacombs way up in the sky. Well, they were brought here and they were attempted to be repaired upon. They were brought here from the Remnants lab and essentially assembled and optimized from here. Essentially stuff that would aid in large numbers of people were kept on this floor here.
Another thing you guys would all notice is a whole row of helmets.
Ooh.
As well, the same helmets you guys are all wearing here, and there's just a table just filled with them here. There's scores and scores of them on one of these tables as well.
What kind of condition are they in?
Dude, I spent all that goddamn time fixing this one.
Well, if you didn't fix it yet, you wouldn't be able to use it as a comparison here. Or you can compare it here to see if you did it right.
Yeah, I'll make sure I did it right.
It looks the same.
cool.
It looks exactly the same.
Great.
You don't have anyone to test it on yet. But
Cool.
it's one of them here. So in theory, if any of your helmets break, you have a surplus of them here.
Other than
Yeah, travel back
the
to-
helmets and the batons, is there anything noticeable here?
Make an intelligence check.
Can I do this?
Or
Just
make
intelligence.
Make a
Mon will not
make
participate in
a
this
straight
check.
intelligence, just see if you are able to.
Did you say intelligence?
Yeah.
6.
6.
This is what she's supposed to be good at.
Well, a lot of this is straight
You got a
technology
14.
based here. As you're realizing
Dirty
you're
20.
delving into stuff from RWI, nothing here necessarily is congruent with the current age. This is a level of technology that was built in a different direction and was stopped in its tracks. And you're not entirely sure that direction was the same as the one your age went in.
Can
You don't recognize anything else.
Can I look at any of these helmets and see if any of them like seem different or anything? Because I feel like I remember him saying that like they used the special helmet to get through the wall. Or was that? Am I making shit up?
I don't think that was it. I think
Okay.
they had a specific device they used.
Okay.
It wasn't the helmet. The helmet's is simply for devoiding, for deflecting the signal from the voice.
Okay.
What did you get, Ember? Were you rolling, or are you just
Dirty 20 for
Dirty.
intelligence.
for intelligence? As you look across here in the system here, you are admiring all these different add-ons, these big hulking pieces of modular technology here, and you see these look like they're a lot of them attachments for something much bigger or much larger constructs. And learning that this is something this floor was used as the Lantern's essential distribution to their army.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be used somehow along their arsenal of things.
I'm not sure if this would be under my initial perception check I made on this room, but like, could I look specifically to see if there are any of those beast control devices or any like MAD attachments for mod?
One more investigation check.
Mistress will help if she knows what Hostile's looking for.
20, 30, 20 for me.
20?
Yeah.
You guys eventually reach the far back area of the of where the staircase would be for the next floor up. And sure enough, there's a table full of little headsets for monsters.
For
Sweet.
monsters.
I'll grab 3 or 4, put them in my bag.
Got 3 or 4.
How about you grab
Oh,
5?
6, 7? Grab
grab one for each of us.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Wait, what do you mean for each of you? This concerns me.
I don't know. I just want to have one.
Well, for,
I mean, I guess you could have one. I'm not sure if it would really do anything for you.
We don't know that. We could like reprogram them. Or
We can
you
study
could
them.
maybe reprogram them.
yeah. What's this weak rib?
I don't know. I just don't like to be left out of stuff.
I mean, you can grab one if you'd like.
I'll take one.
I'll take one too.
I don't want to be left out.
I'll hand mine to you and then grab another one.
Oh, thank you.
So it's like a monster headset.
Yeah, it has like a big M on the side of it.
Mod will
I'm
put
trying to
the.
figure out what to put down in my
Mod,
inventory.
before you do
What?
anything with this,
What?
do not put it on yourself.
Oh, wait, what? Like on my head?
Like, don't put it on yourself. Just
Like on my head?
Just put it in your bag.
Anyway,
Like,
just
I have to
in your
put it
bag.
on you.
No.
Mod is really Mod is like this. He really wants to put it on his hand and like use it
Here,
as a
I'll
puppet.
just put it in your bag. I'll just put it in your bag.
Okay.
Visibly having a migraine.
I just wanted to do a puppet show.
Do you remember the thing I used to use to like
You might
control
ruin your
animals and it looked like they were in a lot of pain?
Yeah.
That's what that is. Don't put it on yourself.
Okay.
I imagine you would be put in a lot of pain, so like just put it in your bag. I'll
He's
see
like,
if I can program it to where you guys can use them.
Okay.
I don't know, they're just cool.
Okay,
And
Mod-
if we have them, then whoever could be coming here won't have them. That's another thing that feels.
Can I look at it and see if there's any way that I could like program it or make it have like a button that they could push to like put it on someone and like control them?
Make a investigation of this.
Make a smarty pants check.
This is Smarty Pants check.
Make a big
Investigation.
brain check.
Actually, this is a technological device, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So
Heyo.
that's gonna be an 18.
18. These guys are a little off from before. They don't necessarily seem to respond to your commands like before. Like you click specific buttons.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't necessarily like attuned to one of these yet, but you know when you were attuned to it, there are specific commands that you click that activated mechanisms on this. This seems like it doesn't have them. Like they're powered down right now. Well, not like those buttons don't respond at all to anything. So you might find a way to get these guys some power.
Okay.
They don't necessarily seem to be of any use right now.
Okay.
So you can't just put them on someone and be dangerous
Right.
immediately, but you can always find a way.
Okay. Maybe we can go to the Remnants lab and they might have something to help us out after we're done here.
Sure. What are you guys doing from here? On the second floor, this essentially armament area.
Is there a third floor?
There is.
I think I'm ready to go up.
Let's go up.
You guys travel up once again
Going up.
to a third floor, and this area is a little bit more bizarre. The structure is a lot different here. The rows are essentially in kind of a rib cage formation. There's this
Ooh.
large aisle down the middle that leads all the way to the end here, and essentially there's just these tables that are just kind of meeting near the end here, and then there's a gap in between, then another columnary table, then gap. Kind of like this. But all uniform. And everything on the tables are somewhat the same. The same device, the same failed device over and over. Something was trying to be made here, and these are all the failed attempts. You see dissected stereos. You see the woofers of like jukeboxes strewn out and wired all over the first few tables here. You see several ones in the middle, these long jointed mechanisms with these speaker devices just sewn into the arms with these wires fully casing over and over, and each table has a better version.
I'd like to check these stereos to see
Mon-
if any of them are from Mallet.
Yeah, Mon says, "Hey, Melody, you like radios, right?"
Is Spit here?
Spit.
I'm Spit.
What?
Was any?
Oh, these are, oh, Jesus. This is a specific. What's that?
I was just gonna ask. Did
I'm here.
okay, sorry, Andrew. Has he called match at this point?
No, he has not.
What is he calling it? What is
He
it?
It's
calls
called
him
Lantern.
Lantern because
Okay.
that's what everyone knows. When he
Okay.
tried to figure out what his actual name was, he kind of fried down.
Okay, right. I just want to make sure I referred him the right way. Was this a place that Lantern worked?
No, Lantern didn't work here. This was where Amba worked. Amba specifically. This was his project here at this facility. There was a specific device he was using the voice for in creating a technology, essentially a portable way of utilizing the signal. Maybe he has a fully functional project here.
Would you be able to tell?
Yeah!
Can you look?
as she goes down the aisles here.
Nope. Nope. Oh, that would have killed him. Nope.
There's a final table at the very far end here, a much smaller table that essentially looks like it would house a final product on it. But there's nothing there.
Amba.
Yes.
I'm looking at my
Mod's met Amba.
Amba was the baby, evidently.
Amba was the one that kidnapped Aramel Hostel in the basement.
What's what?
He has
Yeah.
smarts and voice, but also weak, according to my notes.
Mod, make a history check.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll use my -2 modifier to make a history check.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. That's a 0.
It's crazy. Look at all this stuff. What useless stuff.
Yeah.
Must all be broken.
Yeah.
Can I
I've never seen it before.
Can I take some time and
Doesn't look like anything to me.
look at study each iteration and see what he was trying to build?
Mm-hmm. Okay, make a. Just do investigation again.
Swoopy.
Is this technological device?
Yes.
Sweet. 10.
You know
My
what,
plus 8 modifier.
You're not an idiot. You can at least glean something from this. As it further goes down here, it becomes less of just a combined bunch of wires and stereo pieces. It becomes a sleeve, like something you wear around your arm.
Okay.
It's essentially like an arm device.
Ooh.
And it kind of looks like, you know, one of those Yu-Gi-Oh card shooters.
I summon Pot of Greed.
Okay.
So free to throw cards from my deck!
That's not what it does!
That's what it do, Yugi.
Does it look like it's something that would go on a normal arm, or like a replacement for an MAD, or
No. This looks like essentially
just
something that would
think
you just kind of wear.
okay? Can
There's
I
lots
go?
of them. There's scores and scores of these. all
Can I
around.
go to the closest one to the finished product
Mhm.
and do my special skill on it and see if I can figure
You wanna
anything
try to
else
attune to it?
more? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. This is it's gonna be quite the check, though.
Okay.
You've never really messed with something like this before. This is someone's personal invention.
So plus 11.
Jesus. Please roll 1.
I'm gonna try this one. This used to roll really well for me.
Used to.
Okay. 25.
So you're just trying to attune to it?
Yeah, and maybe try to glean more.
Or you
of,
try to do an investigation at the same time?
Yeah,
Yeah, if
I'm
you
thinking
want
if I attune to it, maybe I can glean what it's used for, basically. If I can see the inner gears and everything.
You'll be able to spawn some gears within this item here, but as you're entering in this kind of little scape that you create when you do this here, there's this horrible haze as you're doing this fog, this influence that's kind of wrapping around it here. This device is heavily influenced by, you're able to glean this at the same time, the signal, the voice that's being used here. And that's a big part of the machinery that works around it here.
Okay.
I've never had to attune to something that is fully integrated to utilize the voice before. And so you definitely get an idea of the constructs and all this. You'd be able to control maybe the speakers and whatnot and move the fingers around just a little bit. But for what the actual signal is doing itself, you would have to take this with you and work on it later.
Getting a 30.
A 30 would have helped.
Last flash of genius.
Why didn't you just do that?
You're gonna really need that genius, and you're not gonna have it.
So that bumps it up to a 30.
30?
Holy shit.
As you're midway, this is something you should probably in the future
Make 'em
do,
little-
like
yeah, you're
before
right.
before
You're right.
I start explaining it to you. I'll give it to you here.
Okay.
As you're beginning to meld your way and try to activate something in this box here, something very jarring happens, and it happens for just an instant here. It begins to twitch a little bit. You see electricity come from the woofers, and you hear this both low and high kind of dissonant tones reverberate off you. This is just, and then for 5 seconds, a black and white box appears around the arm device, and just kind of vibrates haphazardly and maliciously, and then stops, disappears, and the arm lays there with this kind of black char all around it.
Ooh.
Maud, you would definitely recognize that.
I'm thinking about
That's Maud whisked away Zera.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Amba whisked away Zera with something just like that.
Do I need to do a history check?
No, this happened like 3 days ago.
And this was Amba whisking at Aramel, right?
No, this was Amba when you were fighting Terminal.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. For some reason,
no,
I
he
thought
also
you were...
used this to teleport Terminal.
Yeah, no, it was... Yeah, so that was like whisking away when he was like at the death's door.
Yes.
I was like, hey...
Well, before he was about to get hit with Sue.
Yeah. Hey, Hostile.
Yeah.
That's... I think I've seen that before.
What?
When I was fighting Terminal, his buddy just like teleported him out of there before I could kill him.
Oh, it looked like that?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like the same, I don't know, the same kind of technology, I guess.
I mean, if this was Amba working here, it probably, like, the thing missing from that table is probably what you saw.
So she's using the voice to teleport.
Melody, make a history check over here.
Oh golly, I'm real good at those. I'm gonna use this that Mistress gave me last week.
Okay.
Well, that's better, but not good enough. That's an 11.
11? 11 is enough to glean that the devices here look a little like the speaker system look slightly similar to your box.
Ah!
Just very, very
Get all the scripts!
If anything, it's from...
Okay, so it is from Malik.
It's like Malik technology.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah, so I start like haphazardly like picking it all up and like physically handling them.
Did you say this had broken whenever I got that to happen?
It's just like blackened and charred now. Like it's hot to the touch.
Okay.
There are other iterations that are similar to this, but you'd have to move on to another. This one is pretty busted.
Okay.
And so there's maybe like 4 or 5 other iterations similar in make to this from your investigation.
Okay.
What are you doing, Melody?
I am picking up all the pieces and just like examining them and looking at
You
them.
make an investigation check.
Christ.
Can I give the
You can help if you want to help her
I'll
during
do the
this.
help
Oh,
out.
Did you say this to
good.
anybody? Like, did you mention that? Did you mention your...
Yeah, I would have said, oh my god, they're from Malik. And then I just start.
Yeah, I'll give you the help action. And look with you.
Honestly, if you just want to look for me, because I get -1.
Oh.
And so you're.
Good roll.
No.
No.
6!
Hey,
With my +5.
Oh my god.
man, we're a hell of a team. Bring it in.
You guys are looking around here, and it's mostly
Does anyone have a
just
screwdriver?
the bits and pieces of stuff flipped around. This was very much dissected, and it's utilizing the stuff that this guy thought mattered. And you don't necessarily know what mattered to this guy. So
Also,
you're
is
not
mostly just
looking in
looking at
right
the
places.
wires. Just
You're
like,
not-
oh,
yeah,
look at all
mostly
these
not
wires.
Looking in the right places, and that's what's kind of...
Melody, look at these wires. Aren't these really cool wires?
Start putting them in your bag.
They're like insulated so that like it's not gonna kink or anything. Like that's pretty cool.
Fuck. I just start shoving stuff in my bag.
Okay. You just create a
Whatever
different
can fit.
application. You
Yeah,
can
because I want to try to find screws and stuff.
pretty
that can make
clunky
it
devices. You can probably put, if you're going for the more put together pieces, maybe 3 or 4 arms.
fit. Okay.
And that's about it.
Like I don't need multiple things that are the same.
Yeah.
I either want to find something that can maybe work in the same way as my radio, or that we could maybe like pull a screw off
That's
of.
fine. Mistress, were you near the front where the original,
So
where
we
the
call it
final
like
product
a
would have
radio
been?
alarm.
Yeah.
is what I'm gonna call
You
it.
do see sitting on the table here at the far corner here. There is one thing sitting on the table. A small little triangular prism device that's sitting on the ground here that looks like it could fit into the computer on the 3rd floor. It's a device very similar to the vitrified piece that you pulled out, but this is fully intact.
Mistress will take that.
Yep. It's a different shape though. Like the one you have was rectangle. This one's like a triangle.
Rectagonal.
Sorry, rectangular.
I knew what you meant, but I was
Still
like,
so
huh?
mad.
You knew I meant shut the fuck up, Mom. I'll kick you out of this fucking house.
Even Maud knows that's not the right thing to say.
Because at this moment, Mom takes his
Mom's
helmet
like,
off for no
quadrigonal?
reason.
No, that's great.
I'm like fucking Arnold at Magic School Bus.
Oh, he dead!
Oh shit, he dead!
Mod,
Quadrigonal would work.
Okay.
Mod, make a DC 25 intelligence check
Oh.
to keep your helmet on.
That's, I don't think I can pass
An
that
intelligence saving throw.
unless somebody wants to.
DC
Assist
40.
me.
The rect from rectangle shares a root with right, so it's meant to mean that it's a
It's got like a right angle.
it's made up of right angles rather than the amount of angles.
You're rectagonal.
Because why not mess with the theme? You've got triangle, you've got pentagon, octagon.
So does that
Yeah.
mean it's also considered a rightum?
Yeah.
I think it means that Andrew got wrecked. Angled.
So the fourth floor. Are you guys doing anything else here on the third floor?
I mean,
Oh
There's
god, I'm
two
stressed.
more
I just want
floors.
to turn
I
this
mean,
on.
you had me do a check and it failed. I mean, I can like look around for.
I'm gonna
for-
keep
you can always
rolling
try
until
again. You can
I'm
try
gonna-
again, but the check's gonna be
I'm gonna keep
DC.
rolling until I get the answer I want.
I'll,
Natural one.
don't
You,
think
you break one of the arms. while
That's
you're
a
messing with
zero.
it here. Like splits in half.
I'm
you
like,
feel-
baby, this'll work.
I'll do one more check. What kind of check do you want me to do?
For what?
I was just doing like a general like look around there, like see if I can like with my caveman brain like make sense of anything or like recognize anything.
Okay. Just make a perception check.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Weak
Do wisdom.
Hostile
Yeah.
does.
Oh, that's a 6.
Hostile does a backflip while he's looking around.
Nothing's moved in the room. You see Hustle do a crazy backflip.
I'm thinking
Like,
I'm,
whoa!
like I'm examining the room, like trying really hard to focus, and then I see Hostel do the backflip. Holy shit!
Completely distracted. You're like, look, did you guys see that? You're trying to rally
And I
everyone's
completely
attention.
forget what I was looking for.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know you could do a backflip.
Yeah, man.
That's really cool.
Is anyone else doing perception checks during this time, or just trying to look at the just observe the area once again?
I think in character
I'm
I'm pretty
trash.
happy with.
It's not so much gleaming stuff. You're just looking and trying to notice things that might be off.
We
What did you
fucking
guys?
suck.
You guys.
Fine.
3.
Well,
Sure.
to be fair, my perception
You see his
was...
backflip, like, wow!
Mine was 12.
I like Hostel again.
My perception was 12.
12. Okay.
I have
I got an 11.
And my passive is 13.
a -1 to acrobatics. Otherwise, I would have tried to have a flip
What'd
contest
you get?
with Hostel.
12 as well.
I have a +1 to acrobatics.
Well, I forgot. I control Indy, so I'll give you guys some hope here. It's not great.
Indy.
You can go, yo, Indy, you rolled a 6.
We all fucking suck. Let's just quit. Let's go home.
Technically, I rolled a 5, and my modifier is a +1.
Okay. Indy, for a moment, looks up and says, "Who's that?"
Oh, what? His flip? Did you not see it?
Something moved on the floor above us.
What?
Oh.
Well, we're heading there next.
I run up the stairs.
I run right after Hostel, worried he's going to do another cool flip without me seeing it.
Yeah, I run faster than him because my legs are longer.
What's your speed?
Fuck.
60.
No, it's not.
It is what I've hasted.
You're going to use haste?
No, I already used it today.
I run up the stairs and look around.
That would be
Move up.
funny though. A dimension door.
The majority of this area here is a little off-putting. So once again, it's not really like any of the other floors here. The majority of everything here is kind of the same, but in a way that's like all the same, like a final finished product. You see glass orbs that are placed on little holders with this essentially like snow globe-esque glass surrounding these red gems that are floating perfectly in the middle without moving. And there's one on every table, and they fully illuminate this room.
I'd like to ponder the orb.
Can I do a
You
perception
level up.
check? Can I do a perception check on the movement that Indy saw?
Yeah, look around here.
I will as well.
Natural 20.
You
13.
done that when you were helping me.
Okay. You're looking around here, and none of the orbs have any movements to you. This is like the first half of the room here. The second half has a corner of the room in which has a box sitting on it. There's 3 boxes kind of stacked really close next to each other. One of these boxes wiggled slightly as you looked at it. The box on the left, the 3 sitting next to each other, one of them goes.
I run towards it.
You just run towards the boxes. There's essentially 3 boxes. Essentially, like the side, they're kind of big.
Choose your starter.
Yeah, sitting on here. You notice the one on the left moved unnaturally, like in a way a box shouldn't move, like it inorganically twisted.
Hello.
Do you do a investigation check?
Yeah.
or- Okay.
But after I say hello to it,
Yeah.
I say
Yeah, say goodbye.
hello.
I say hello.
Are you saying? Are you talking to that box?
Hello, hello.
Is it a technological device?
I say goodbye.
Melody, why are you singing
15.
that medieval
15.
folk song?
Well, like
I
you
wrote
got
this
that
one
one from
right now.
before, but all the rest of them,
Right
the
now.
3 of these that are sitting in the corner here, look exactly the same.
Like as
Indistinct-
this box? Or
As all 3 of the boxes are completely the same. In fact, they're lined up exactly the same.
Is there anything on the ground that like a pebble or something small,
There's a glass orb on the table.
like a nut? I'll pick up the glass orb.
You have shit in your pocket you got
that's
from the
what I mean.
robot downstairs.
Like I just want like a small like nut or bolt or something small.
Okay, let's say you reach in your pocket here and you rip off a piece of scrap metal that was part of one
I'm
of this.
gonna toss it at the box.
Which one? The 3 boxes.
The
Left,
one,
middle, right.
the one that was twisty.
You are?
you don't know which one it was.
Okay.
You didn't perceive it.
Wait, did you? Yeah,
No.
did you? Would you have known this? Did you
I
find all
I
stuff?
pull out 3 pieces and I just toss them haphazardly at all 3.
As I'm standing there face to face with the box. We got about to get
Back
my
up!
face bit off.
Back up.
Okay.
Back up.
As all of a sudden you see these 3 roll to hit 3 times.
Natural 20. 10, 8.
I guess we're doing
Oh God, Melody, what have you done?
Well, before Haas was like, hey, poo.
I didn't do that.
You were going to.
And you are supposed to smack the chest before you try to open it. That's just how you play.
Could just look at the chain.
You could.
Slap the bag.
As you throw one exactly at the one on the left that Hostel was next to here, this guy hits it.
Holy
Ah,
shit.
what the
and
fuck?
lunges right at Hostel.
Holy shit.
My man Hostel.
What a classic D&D
Does a
move. I can't
22
believe
hit?
it.
Yeah, sure does.
Oh God. Sorry, buddy.
She told him to move.
I did. I said, back up, back up, back up.
No, you didn't.
After they were already thrown. That's like, I have a baseball, I throw it at you and I say, hey, catch.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage,
Jesus.
and this
I'll
creature
kill you.
adheres to you. Fully like forms around your body and just kind of sucks on and becomes a part of your armor. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
That's the second time you've been inside of something today.
You did it this time.
7. I'm just fucking sucking on my initiative
19
rolls.
again.
Wow.
11.
What's your dex, mistress? I also got 19.
The answer would be no.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Light?
I don't
That's
like
a nice
that.
color.
I didn't mean to do it.
I have
Oh, I don't like that
11
either.
dex.
Sprite. It's fine.
I had 14.
Is this a good time to take a quick
Yeah.
break?
Either we're gonna take a
Break.
break here, or if you guys like, there's in theory only one enemy here. You can either take a break and fight this guy, or if you guys want to end this and continue next time, because it's getting close to 8:30. But then we've only been rolling for like an hour and a half now. We should be able to, deal, depending on your coordination, deal with this pretty quickly. It's up to you. Let's take a break no matter what here.
Yeah.
What did everybody roll here?
I rolled it.
Who got 20 and 25? No? 15 to 20. What did you get?
We each got 19. She wins the dex tie.
Okay.
What the fuck?
10 to 15.
Oh wait, that I guess that's me too.
What did you get?
13.
What did you get?
12.
12, okay.
And he's got threes. I only have 3 fingers.
Sorry, I got you beat.
What did you get?
7.
7?
Wait, so I got you, and then I still.
Bond's
have
really
to
sucking up
go
his
after
initiative
you.
rolls.
I'm gonna touch your butt and heal you.
Oh, well, don't worry, Indy rolled worse.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled 2. Not 2.
Thanks, Rogue. Idiot.
She's not a rogue. She's a ranger.
Same thing.
Yeah, you fool.
Same
not
thing.
the same thing.
Same thing.
Rogues are better.
Yeah.
Rangers
I
are
like rogues better.
Rangers are shitty rogues.
Ooh.
Rangers are
She-
shitty rogues with a pet.
That's not wrong.
What did you guys that got 15 to 20 get?
19.
19.
Oh, sorry.
Kitty Man makes me wish that I had played a rogue in this campaign.
Okay, if you guys want to take a break here.
Quincy.
You're up here,
Quincy.
Matt.
You just now remember Quincy.
Quincy Kitty.
Quincy Kitty Man.
Alright, I'll see you guys here soon.
At your service.
He's that doo-doo butt. I would die for this cat in a heartbeat.
He's pretty okay.
He's so cute.
He's a cute man.
I don't know why
Small
I
cute
don't know
man.
Is
why I'm
Moomay's
crawling.
stream unarchived?
I don't know. Probably though.
The best ones are unarchived, which is
Yeah.
a shame. It always seems to happen on a Thursday.
Well, let's just pull it up and find out.
If she's singing like My Chemical Romance, then that'll answer pretty quickly.
She also is less than 1,500 subs away, so
Oh, it just ends immediately.
I can't imagine it's going to be that much endurance. Like, it's listed as 599,000 subscribers. So,
It's pretty enclosed. It's a little smaller right here.
even
Make
rounding,
it that big.
it is. She's anywhere from like 501 to 1499 away.
What?
It's this fucking cat. Just laughing at that cat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Just cats being fucking stupid.
that's how cats be.
This is from a Twitter account that's called Cats Being Weird Little Guys.
Okay. So this is the room we're in right now. This is where Hostile and the Mimic are.
Oh boy.
Where are the rest of those?
You tell me where you want to be. You can put yourself anywhere you want.
So where's the entrance of the room?
Okay, this is the staircase that you guys let up in right here. This is the staircase up right out here.
That
Right.
fucking sucks because I honestly don't think I'd be over.
So the squares,
You'd be
or I
able
guess
to
the
Okay.
So
So
the-
Hostile, you're probably right around here or here, and you're getting attacked by the Mimic here.
so the squares are I guess the rectagons.
What do you mean?
Are those the
These are the
rectangles?
tables on
Yeah,
this
the,
floor.
the tables with the
The
orbs.
circles
on
are
them,
where the
right?
orbs are. Yes.
Okay, Mod would be like not have gone very far because he would have been captivated by the orbs,
So
and he would have just stopped at the first one
around
and just
here.
stared at
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm curious as to what her
Glorious
pre-stream chat looks
here.
like. It's just all that. All that one.
People are so stupid. I love that scary ass. Where are you at, Mistress?
Well, Mistress was at the wherever the end device was, or did we move up a floor?
We're on the 4th floor with the orbs.
Is he like looking at the
Oh,
fish?
she'll probably ponder an orb with Mod.
You're here pondering the orb. I'll just put you over here.
Around the corner from him, I think.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What's not even on the ground?
Ember, where do you want to be?
He's dead.
I'd probably be around where
You
Fisty
want to
is.
ponder
Fisty?
the orb with us?
Fisty? You know Fisty? So underground,
Not
dead.
Fisty.
Here.
No, the other aisle.
You mean Indy?
Yes.
Are you okay?
No, I'm stuffy.
Oh. Well, this'll be fun. Let's go.
Okay,
Alright, and where's
me some teas.
Kayla at? Kayla is somewhere where she can be a problem.
Fisty. I wish I was a fisty.
Let's just put her right here for now. She can move herself later. Oh, both of you dead partying.
Now, I've got My Chemical Romance stuck in my head as you mentioned.
Oh, great.
I was listening to them earlier.
I like My Chemical Romance. There's like a few. There's only like a handful of
I was
bands. that I-
expecting Kayla to throw something at it. This is a passable. Because Indy rolled. I got a dirty 20 for her, so I was like, oh, well, you guys know it's there.
Somebody has an update. Stream has not started yet. She is 600 away.
So stupid.
What are you
Gonna sing one song.
She's doing an endurance stream until she gets to 600,000. Is that it?
600,000
And
subscribers.
she's
600
600
away.
subscribers away. And she hasn't started the stream yet.
And who is this?
Nanashi Mume.
It's a
What
VTuber.
VTuber is that one?
It's an owl. But, so, it's going to be a short because she'll have the goal before she starts.
Yep.
Alright.
You have 10 minutes till the stream's supposed to start.
Oh my god.
Idiot. What?
Everyone okay?
He literally brought Elder Ring to the delivery room.
Hey, you know,
I could totally see you starting to pack that in your go bag, Andrew, and then Caleb being like, no!
I'm tired of pretending like I won't.
he goes okay, and then he quietly like tucks away his Steam Deck. Yeah, you can play Elden Ring on the Steam Deck.
They got Elden Ring on the Switch yet?
Not yet. The Steam Deck is basically just a Switch, except it's PC.
Yeah.
So
Hostile, I'm
I'd
sorry,
like
you're
one,
probably
but
gonna
they're
take some
expensive.
damage.
Yeah.
of course, cool.
I mean, no
Just
more
kill me,
expensive
it's
than a
fine.
Switch.
Just trying to get the thing
It's
off your body.
$300 versus
Yeah,
Or
$400
without
for the
destroying
new
the server in the
OLED
process.
Switch. Like
I mean, that's probably not the
the
best
new
idea.
OLED was $350.
$350.
Maybe
Yeah.
don't use
I know.
Fire.
I would know.
I'm not
I bought
going
one.
to.
When?
I'm gonna use my flaming
Um,
spear.
Like December,
So I
January.
at least want to get away from it.
What? Where have you been looking for one?
I paid $395 for mine like 2 months ago.
Oh.
So like February,
I think you might have.
early
It is a
February.
cast cup,
I
and
think you
it's
might have
got,
bought it.
the
Did you buy it from like
sinus
a
tea,
second,
and
third party
then-
seller?
I bought it directly from Nintendo.
You're welcome.
Oh.
I
Why
bought
did you
it
get-
from
It's really not
Nintendo's
hot,
store
so-
page on Amazon. Like they were listed as the seller.
I paid $350
My
for
offer.
mine.
For
Oh.
DCRB, finish the fic
I
today.
threw away $45.
There's
$45 you
I
could have
wanna do.
spent on.
I don't know if I'll
The
finish it in
OLED
time,
Switch.
but it's like Cass is like.
Let's see how much it is on
potatoes,
Amazon right now.
And so
That's
he
not
like
what I thought you were. I was like,
Smashing
I was like,
potatoes.
whoa. Especially
I mean,
concerned with
honestly,
math. I
in
was
the grand
like,
scheme of things,
whoa.
it's not that
mashed
much.
potatoes.
And like
And he,
when I
like,
had
guess
checked a
his
couple days
strength is,
before, it was
like,
out of stock.
as an
So
angle,
Yeah.
he's
I mean, yeah,
underestimating
right now on
how strong
Amazon.
he is. So he like splashes it everywhere, and he gets some on his face. So Dean like comes over and like.
Did you get
I was like,
the
I wanna draw
ones with
that.
the white Joy Cons?
yeah,
I really like the white Joy Cons. I don't know. This looks nice.
They look sharp.
They do. Switch is like my favorite console. I love my Switch. I've got like a million fucking indie games on it.
I'm so upset.
What's wrong, babe?
I have a mimic model.
No,
Oh.
where did Mimic
You
go?
do somewhere.
Gone.
I could put my Coke can there. We can pretend that's the. That's the
Just
Mimic.
use this big box.
My dice chest.
It'll be it.
It's just a dragon-sized Mimic. No worries.
How cool would
Kind
that
of
be?
disappointed
though?
there's no Mimics in Elden Ring.
Like paint some on the paint some teeth on the inside or some shit.
I'm keeping my hopes up that I'm gonna find one.
I
It's just gonna be tucked away somewhere.
I've seen people who have made it through the whole game say that there are none, unfortunately.
Yeah, but-
Unless there's like a really hidden one.
I don't think anyone has 100% of the game yet.
I mean,
Like
so I mean, somebody did find an illusory wall that you can only
It takes 50.
takes
hits
50
to hit.
hits.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
I
Well,
have
somebody,
the discovery of that has slowed me down so much because I refuse to look at which wall it is.
yeah.
So I've just randomly been going up to walls that look like they should be illusory and hitting them 50 times.
Oh my god, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, somebody theorized that because the illusory wall in question, it's not very useful. And all it does is it takes you back to like a short way to a room that you were
It's
just
one of
in a little bit
Jackie's.
ago.
I was gonna
So,
ask who did it.
They like somebody was theorizing that maybe there used to be like a legit door there, just like as part of the level design. They decided to change the level design a bit, and they just put a wall up, and they gave the wall something like 10,000 HP or something.
I'm not sure. I went to Sam's Club.
Like, that makes sense to
Some
me,
honey
but it's
that
really
was on
stupid.
sale, and it's
Found
like,
what?
On sale. And
No,
it's like
found what?
honey.
Oh,
And it's
honey.
like the big containers, and it was 2 of them for like $5.
Nice.
I was like, I'm
I
taking
thought I
one to
didn't
work.
play this
and
game
leaving the
as
other
much
one
as
at
I
home.
thought I did.
All my honey is
No, I can just
It's
use this
raw.
treasure chest, I guess.
It's the best.
Yeah.
or like the
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah.
You used the mimic in the campaign before, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember when.
I don't know where it is.
Zura ate it.
I may have shoved it up my butt at some point.
Oh, great. My favorite way.
That makes sense.
Okay. You all
On
ready?
brand.
Let's do it. Let's
Sometimes
let's
you just
fucking
see
fight a
things
mimic.
And you're just like, that can go in my butt.
Let's fucking do it.
He's got a point. You know he's right. Alright,
Doesn't
Ember's
matter for-
up. Mistress is on deck.
Ember.
A little slow going. Sorry. Ember's gonna cast Flaming Spear.
Plenty.
Right next to the mimic
So just right up on the table or
Yeah.
next to hostel here.
on the table.
Okay. So there's just a big old red sphere here.
It's like I can use one of my die if you want me to.
That'll work.
So it needs to make a dex save.
That's it.
I also need to.
Oh yeah, you do too because you're within 5 feet. DC 15.
Well, 10.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll also fail.
I take 7 fire damage.
7.
And then I don't have any bonus actions. That'll be it.
Okay, sweet. Okay, it's going to be Mistress up. The mimic's on deck.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what that mimic can do.
Why not?
Can burn.
Just kills
for all
hostile.
everybody.
That's what it can do.
Literally
It can chew.
killing me.
You're grappled and restrained, by the way.
Mon's
Can't
just in the
move.
corner cheering on the mimic because it fucks up
Mom's
hostile.
like, woo!
Great.
The Millie just straight up fucked you here. I love it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so a 20-foot square would be like 20 feet on a side,
Yeah.
right?
So
okay.
16 squares.
I'll be like, hey, also, what do you do?
This man's just gonna get lit up.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna get more hurt by my own team than this goddamn man.
I don't want to be
Roll
it.
Koji.
I don't want to be the. You know what? Do what you want.
Okay, I'm gonna, for a moment, cast Chill Touch on it.
Also, are you small right now?
What?
Is your size small?
No, I'm medium.
That's a 15 to hit.
15.
Yep.
Casting
I
enlarge
believe that
reduce
does.
and reducing them. So maybe we can fill out.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, yay. So that is 2d8.
Well, you can also make it bigger.
Bust it out.
Because if you make it smaller, maybe it'll eat it.
That's gonna be 10 necrotic damage.
10 necrotic.
Yep.
Nice.
Just to him or to possible too.
Just the mimic.
10.
And it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Excellent.
Nice.
Oops, it's
And I'm gonna yell, Hostile, how do you feel about tentacles?
they're fine, I guess. I don't know.
Good to know.
No opinion. I mean, they're kind of creepy,
I
but
have strong opinions about
actually,
tentacles.
I don't know. I guess I kinda...
You would be fine if there were some tentacles around you?
Yeah, yes, I'd be a little, like, creepy crawlies, but I guess everything will be okay.
Mistress knows what
Hostel's
she's
definitely
doing
into
next turn.
hentai.
That's why he wants to talk to Spit so bad.
And that's Mistress's turn.
He's like, what other stories do you have?
Okay. Going from there, it's going to be the monster's turn, which is going to do 3 attacks on hostile.
Oh,
What a
Jesus.
bitch.
What the fuck?
It's going to just sink. It's eventually just attached. It looks like a second arm on you right now. The hand turns to face you and becomes this massive mouth and just bites you and goes straight for the face. That's going to be 14 to hit.
Nope.
No, this one comes and you just you deflect it off with your arm at this point. At this point, you feel like its body tense up very strongly, trying to essentially crush you a little bit more. That is going to be sorry, I'm dying here. 17?
Nope.
Okay, and oh my god, same thing. 17. As your armor here is doing its job, you feel like this monster is just gnashing and gnashing and gnashing and gnashing, trying to get something away at you here.
You're stuck in its teeth. He's like, like a popcorn kernel.
Melody,
Yeah.
the orb that's sitting on this table here springs to life and just comes straight at you here.
Holy shit.
I should have used the orb.
You deserve it.
You can't see, you don't know what's happening.
I'm not rolling great, so that's good for you. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Still hits.
That hits.
Oh no!
Glorious.
Oh.
Yeah, we heard anything from that.
We
No.
dying.
It's only been like a.
He's off making
Minutes.
friends.
What's up with 3 floors?
Okay,
Only like 10 minutes.
so that's
Hostile
going.
is the one with the sending stone.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 10 piercing plus 4 acid damage
Ow!
as it attacks you with the bite, and then
Great, my 10 hit points.
it
are
attempts
gone.
to jump onto you as well.
Hey!
Its next attack. It's going to be 6 plus 8, 14 to hit.
That hits me.
Dude, get better.
I already used my haste today.
Rolling bad on damage, so that's good. Okay, so and then with that, another 9 bludgeoning as it latches onto you and essentially becomes a part of your, like a second head on your shoulder here.
Ew!
Yucky.
And it'll squeeze one
Fuck
last
that
time.
guy.
Does a 16 hit? I think it does.
Yo.
So 4, and another 9 bludgeoning. Bashes you
Damn.
there. That's it for them. As the 2 of them just springed out and attacked you guys out of
I'm like,
the abyss here. Melody, you're up. Hostels on deck.
okay, so what I'm going to do is. Can I make a check to see if I think making Hostel bigger or smaller will help him escape?
Yeah, you can make a nature check here.
Okay. Nature is 11.
11. These creatures adhere and transform into them. You don't necessarily know if that means they would knock them off, but they're adaptive to the person.
Okay, so it looks like maybe it could, like, move with him.
Oh, you're grappled and restrained, by the way, Melody.
Me? What the fuck?
You
So
can
that
try to
just-
break out if you want. Cost
So-
an action.
So that just means I can't move?
Yeah, and your attacks are disadvantaged.
Okay, well that's fine.
You can try to break out if you want. Cost an action. Strength or athletics, I think.
Mechanically.
I have a question. If I
your
dimension door...
dex saving throws.
Dimension door should burst you out in theory. You're not
Okay,
taking
yeah,
it.
because it's teleporting. I'm not too worried about
That's
that right now, though. I'm more worried about
charisma.
Hostel.
I get advantage on those. So.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Enlarge on Hostel. To make you bigger.
What the fuck?
Hostile, you look
Also,
you're normal
springs up
size.
A bit, and a normal person would have hit their head on the ceiling of the grave by now, but you're about as high as everyone else. Just
Holy
yeah,
shit.
It basically makes him...
I'm a fucking monster.
Yeah, it makes him into large. It makes him like a large
and
size.
the lump on his shoulder is just as big as it grows up.
Okay.
Great, thanks, Melody.
Yeah,
you just
this
made the
lasts-
fucking mimic bigger.
This lasts for 1 minute.
You do get
hold
stronger
on.
from this.
This growth increases size by 1 category, medium to large, for example. You get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, so to get out of grapples. The target's weapons grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage.
Nice. Okay.
So you get advantage on strength. And 1d4 extra damage. And then I will also tell you, I'm sorry I fucking suck, but you're stronger now and you're way cooler than me. Have a d8.
You done?
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm like,
Also, you're up. Mods on deck.
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Let's do it.
DC 16.
16.
Con save.
16 Colin?
Hey, I got him. What's saving throw?
Well, you're about
24.
got that stupid enlarge reduce. Maybe we'll use it.
Roll an 18. Sorry.
I don't feel comfortable shattering with him inside of it.
It's still gonna, have a 7, so.
Oh, so 4?
Yeah.
So 4 electric damage?
Force.
Force? Oh, you better.
Force damage.
Oh no, thunder damage. Sorry.
Force
I didn't realize thunder was a thing.
Thunder.
I realized thunder was a thing.
Hi.
Okay, sweet. Yep. And you hear it. It's done.
Fuck you.
Are you ending your
Okay.
turn there, hostel?
You can't move.
Yeah.
You need to make a dex save.
This
You,
dude.
you also need to do one for yours. I
Yeah,
forgot to ask
that's
you.
right. Next save.
15.
That matches.
13.
So you save, so you only take 5. You
God.
fail, so you take 10.
10. Okay.
I was like, shit, I always forget about these. Okay.
Okay. It's gonna be mod up. Indy's on deck.
Okay. Let's see. I can't go this way if I want to attack this orb because Mistress is standing there.
Just jump over the table.
Could I do that?
It's difficult terrain.
So it would,
Like
it would be.
mechanically, that
Yeah.
would be regular.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do. So that's so instead of
If you want to
5'10",
climb up, I let you do an athletics to jump from table to table.
I'm good at athletics, so yeah,
If you want
I'll
to
jump up.
Climb up, so that costs you 10 movement
10 movement to jump up,
to get up there. Yeah.
and then to jump to the next table would be another 10. Or
If
would
you were
it check?
just traveling 10 each, I would just charge you
Well,
without the.
Would I have to do another
There is
athletics
a
check?
specific mechanic for how far you can jump.
Yeah,
So
just trying to keep things moving.
yeah.
That's fine.
If you just want to use the difficult ring, that's fine as well.
I mean, I could just also just jump down and just walk the rest of the way. 'Cause
It's up to you, man. This is D&D.
Okay, so
Shoot
if
everyone.
if jumping up is 10, would just jumping back down be another 5?
It was just 5.
Just 5. Okay, so we'll do
If you already
10,
moved on to that difficult terrain.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm there.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Actually, no,
allies
30.
are like an empty space. You can move through them. So
Oh, really?
yes,
Oh, okay. Didn't realize that. I thought it was.
you can move through allies
You
things.
can't move
You just
through
can't land
enemies.
in them. You
Okay.
can't enter your spot there.
Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna saw this fucking orb.
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah.
Do damage.
Trying. That's an at 20. And I'll attack twice. So
So first one, and second one.
second one is gonna be a 19 to hit.
Both hit.
Yep. Okay, so for my first roll,
You do it just regular hit.
for this one I'll just do regular gauge. It's
Your smite would be double dice too.
I know. Oh, I guess.
Do
No,
it.
No, for
That wasn't
my
what I was expecting to
Nice.
say.
no, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Like this is the perfect time to do it.
Yeah,
Okay. So if you roll, so just a regular level 1 smite.
yeah, just regular
Okay.
level
So roll your dice. And
Yep.
Double the rolls that you roll,
1.
and then add your plus to it.
That'll be 7 plus my divine smite.
a standing long jump for a character is half their strength,
Okay.
and each jump, like foot jump counts as a foot of movement.
Okay.
So and you cannot like get to 1 foot left of movement and jump.
Yeah, you can't have the
You
rest
could
of it.
jump at most that 1 extra foot.
Yeah.
Rules is written.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 40 damage on this one
40
for the
altogether.
first
A lot
hit.
of
So
damage.
double the dice plus your whatever for the weapon.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yep.
40. Nice. You. And you just kind of crack in the exterior of it. It kind of buckles and breaks like wood, but then just starts to bleed.
Oh, great! But it's still intact.
So like you're essentially attacking this glass barrel that's attached to. Well, no, this one's attached to Melody at this point.
Help.
So you like swing it over at her,
Oh yeah,
and you just hit one of her heads. You just.
amazing.
And
No, I'll try my best.
then do 40 damage to it.
Yeah, I'll do one more swing on it.
And again. Steve Carell doing the anger.
I'll use another divine smite on this one as well.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 5. Man, that fucking attack sucked. That's 11 points damage.
With your divine smite too?
Yeah, I rolled like shit.
That's fair.
Oh wait, no, hang on. Was it?
You roll the dice and then
No,
you
it's
add
11.
them.
Yeah, it's 11. I was trying to remember if I'd added my +3.
Yeah,
I did.
so you do 2 freaking wingdingers to this guy. And do any other movements? Or you're done.
That's it.
Alrighty, alright. It's going to be Indy's up, Ember's on deck.
Indy at this point
Can only do divine smite one more time.
bursts forward here, is trying to get a good angle at everything that she can see. Is gonna shoot one.
Shoot the one over here at Costal. Is he looking the most damaged here at this point?
I'm a little hot.
That's pretty good. Yeah, first one hits. She's gonna shoot both of them here. Yeah, both of them hit. What?
Movement hit 600k before her stream started.
Idiot.
What was her goal?
600k. Endurance singing until 600k.
Give me the wrong I mean, the kids like me, but not like that.
Okay, she's gonna hold on for a health for one since you're right there as well.
I'm sure everyone else seems to love doing AoE attacks.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I tried to help you.
You did.
I made you tall.
That's 14 piercing with both the shots on this at this point here.
Love calling Mark Tolley on Monday.
He's not even that tall. Blue is tall.
Alright, Andy's gonna stay there for now.
I mean, Mark's
Just
taller than
keep
me,
on
that makes him
lookout.
tall.
Amber, you're up. Mistress is on deck.
Beginning of this stream.
So. Okay, so Mon has that handled. I'm just gonna ram my flaming spear into
Flaming
the mimic
spear.
again. So deck save.
Easy base. What am I doing? It's the perfect time.
Shit.
Spear again.
Yeah.
Open it.
Yeah, I'm bumping it into. I'm not bumping it into you. I'm bumping it into the mimic, depending on how that would work.
Yeah.
So deck save DC 15.
You just get the range switch because you're standing next to it.
Deck save DC 15.
9.
So he'll take 4 fire damage, and then I'm going to cast Firebolt at the mimic as well. Let me see. That's a 25 to hit. That's the highest I've ever rolled on that fucking spell. God, it's only 5 fire damage.
5 more fire damage.
That's ridiculous.
Ooh, never mind.
What? What's that? Huh?
Health is at a very nice number.
How's it?
Nice.
It's not anymore.
Nice.
And that's it.
Oh my god, has that many hit points? Holy fuck.
6 people. 6 level 8s.
Yep.
Do damage.
We did.
What the
I mean,
damage?
Mistress is up. Baddies are
Wow,
on deck.
Bad.
You also have abilities of just increasing people's hit points by 13 just before any fight you want to ever do. I've had such a hard time hurting you guys.
Yeah.
Also, Andrew, I don't want to say this because it's gonna hurt me more, but restrained people, attacks on them have advantage.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, damn.
I know.
All right. I'm gonna cast Black Tentacles, and it's gonna be in a
No.
20-foot. Actually, no. This is where this mimic is.
Yeah. Attach the melody.
Oh, so
It's at the
Yeah.
corner, technically, is where it's. Yeah,
Okay.
there.
so in that case, yeah, we're gonna do it in this one.
Okay.
This 20-foot square.
20 foot?
Yep.
Jesus. So it's gonna hit Andy,
Oh, damn.
Hostile, and the Mimic?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
And squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground that you can in range. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. When the creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, creature must make a DC 15 Dex save or take bludgeoning damage.
Was that gonna fuck us too?
If you're entering there. Yeah.
So should I?
No, you're not entering there, are you? Or I guess
So
you
that'll
are.
happen at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Can't wait.
Also, I'm gonna be dead.
If it helps, I think it's also fucking.
Alright.
I'm
doing,
just.
doing anything else, Mistress?
So it doesn't reach you.
Does anyone take any damage immediately, or?
No, it doesn't. Nobody takes damage until the start of their turns, and then only if they fail Dex saves.
Why am I just the meme from Simpsons of the kid on the bus? It's just I'm in danger.
This is kind of your thing, though. You're kind of the distractor.
You did
Important question.
shove your
So,
arm.
Can a creature that is restrained be restrained again?
I was gonna have that
In
same
that case, he cannot take this damage
Why?
because it only takes causes damage if it fails the Dex save and is restrained.
Doesn't make any sense, though.
So, like
According to the story.
a creature like a ghost that can't be restrained
Yeah, but he can.
cannot take this damage.
He's just being.
already.
Because like the tentacle would have to be able to grab you. So
I will
if
roll
the
to
tentacle
see
can
if
only
it-
grab the mimic.
Well, if this is the situation you described, because now that I'm hearing it played out, I would see if this would also restrain him.
Okay.
Just
My feet won't move, my arms won't move.
Anyway, Batty's gonna move, so he's gonna roll Dex save.
What's that?
Batty's starting.
Oh yes. Rolls a Dex save. DC 15.
Fails.
All right. It is restrained and takes 3d6 bludgeoning
Can
damage.
you restrain something if you are restrained?
Alright, so he's restrained, but he can also
Would that
restrain him.
make him drop
He
hostile?
just has disadvantage. You just have
This
advantage
is
on
just
attacking him now.
this is just a hug.
You just
circle.
have advantage on hitting him now.
and because
Anyway,
I
what's
because
the
I have
damage?
disadvantage on it hitting him, now I just roll straight.
You're like.
And then it must use its action to free itself.
Oh, it has to.
Yep. So if now that it's restrained, it can only be freed by using its action to successfully make the save.
Well, if it wants to free itself, it
Yeah.
can keep attacking though.
That's true.
Okay.
It can choose not to free itself, but it will take automatic bludgeoning damage every round it starts
These
restrained.
aren't the most intelligent creatures, so
Yeah.
it might just keep attacking. Anyway, what damage did I take?
Oh, right. Sorry, I failed you.
I'm just trying to die here, sheep. Kill me.
I'm just trying to die.
That would be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Okie dokie. And from there, the creature's like, wow, these hits, it's like, goes back to non-hostile's fat fucking head. Thank God you have such good, 19.
Damn.
It's gonna be real bad, buddy.
Fuck.
Well, we'll see, I could roll shit.
It's
Yeah,
fucked
I
up,
rolled
buddy.
bad on that first die roll, but I gotta keep going. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so,
Yeah.
ooh, 16 piercing
No, you're
damage
good.
for the bite,
I'm just scrolling.
and 9 acid.
16.
You good?
We're still here.
Just gotta keep attacking. You have 2 more attacks.
Great.
Okay. 17?
Nope.
Oh shit. Ooh, nat 17. Plus 8.
Yeah.
So, a couple hits here.
Cartoon torpedoes.
Good.
It's okay.
As it squeezes itself further on you here, 14 bludgeoning.
Squeeze.
Still here.
Oh, it's done
Squeeze.
there. Other guy is going to go ahead and latch. And it just got attacked by Maud during this here. It's the head of Melody twists and turns towards you and goes,
That's terrifying.
Does it look like me?
yeah, exactly.
Holy shit. That's terrible.
And it says like
It is
fang-like shark teeth, and they're just coming
wonderful.
around.
You might be the one
And
to
that
kill
Mod
it.
just shits his
Oh.
pants.
Mod shit, roll shit. Okay, it's gonna be
Yeah,
23
it's
to
kind of
hit.
full circle.
To hit
right?
me?
And,
Oh, yeah,
and
that
Mistress
hits.
is like, oh well, I don't know what to say.
He did say he was fine with tentacles.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're gonna hit like a truck, Mod.
That's okay,
As
I've got
it,
health
fully
like a
bites
truck.
you here. So 17 piercing damage.
That's not
And
too
it
bad.
sinks in 9 acid damage as well.
Okay, so
Yeah.
17, so 26. Nice.
Yeah. And it begins squeezing once again, deeper and deeper into Melody.
Gross.
It's gonna have advantage on everybody. So I don't need it. I'll stick. Oh, I might get my crit. No.
Just notice that your Mac is like a purple.
All hearts.
It's a case.
14
Nice.
bludgeoning.
Purple skin.
With glass bones and
Andrew's
purple
talking
skin.
What? 14 bludgeoning?
Yeah.
God,
Next one hits.
I'm in
12
pain.
with a nat 17. It's gonna
12?
squeeze one more time. Ooh, shit. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh my god, max damage. Okay, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's bad. 17 bludgeoning on top of that. Did I kill it?
I have 9 hit points left.
Ooh. Well, that's gonna end their turns. Melody, you're on deck. Oh, Melody, you're going. Oh, what's up?
Your dude needs to roll deck save.
They do?
Yep.
He's
The-
restrained.
Just the one.
He's
So he fails then.
he's
Oh,
restrained.
okay.
Which one? The one over by
In the corner
ball?
with hostile. That's 4 fire damage. Flyer.
Yeah.
4
sweet.
flyer damage.
Melody, you're up. Apostles
4
on deck.
flyer flammage.
I'm taking away.
Okay,
I'm gonna die.
I would like to start
Unless they kill it here.
by shuddering.
Shatter.
I'd like to cast Shudder,
I
the
thought
level 4.
I did shuddering. It's like, what the fuck's that gonna
Closing the
do?
windows.
I would.
Isn't that an AoE?
What?
It's an AoE, Kayla.
You're gonna kill
No.
hostile.
No, she
No,
killed
but
me.
I can put my. Is there a way that I can do it to just hit the mimic?
How far is?
It's a
10
10
foot.
It's a 10-foot radius.
No.
Hostiles within 5.
No, you can't.
Well,
It's
then
in the corner.
I won't fucking do that.
Well, I have gentle repose if we can
I
find
know.
it.
That's a terrible
I have 3 hit
I'm just
points.
saying.
I'm
If
gonna
you do
die.
go
I took
down,
this spell for
I
a
will
reason.
drop the spell so it doesn't overkill you.
I don't want to do. I wanted to kill it so it wouldn't hurt you anymore.
Yeah.
That's my.
I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna die on the beginning of my turn because I'm gonna fail this deck save.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, but I was thinking if I could kill it potentially.
We'll probably leave him alone after he falls, though. So you can roll a little bit.
I mean, you can go for it. I'm gonna die at the beginning of my turn anyway.
This
so,
is the
like,
weaker one of the group. It looks like it's been damaged quite a bit. So.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
will-
go. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and then I can immediately do mass healing word as a bonus, right? No, I can't because that's a spell.
Yeah.
You can do it on the next turn.
But I
Yeah,
can
you-
do it on the next turn.
You'd heal him.
I can heal you. I can heal you
But
before
my
you
guy
start
wouldn't be able to
making
do
saves.
his turn. He'd just die. He would waste his turn.
Sorry. Maybe this will work. Okay, it needs to make a con save.
Con save? Ooh,
17.
I got a good con save.
Gun save.
Mike, we're gonna rescue this
Yeah,
convict.
it's a 19.
Fail.
Okay, it does take half.
Okay.
12 plus 7. Or plus
Total
6.
60.
Sorry.
Okay, that's 9 half.
9.
Well, 9 is the half, so it takes 9.
Sweet.
That's not as high as I
I'm
want
down.
it to be. I'll heal you at the next turn.
Should I be keeping track of my negative hit points?
No.
No, because I
What
think
about
it has to. I think it has to overkill you.
that? Alright,
In
doing anything else, Melody?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess at this point, if someone hits you, it's just
It's a
failed
death save.
saves.
Yes, I'm going
It's if you
to.
take a single
I'm gonna
attack,
say,
it's 50% of your total.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna say, Maud, fuck up my head.
Huh. Huh. Okay.
Hey, look at me. Have this D8.
Would I have taken half no matter what?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, I have that,
I also might die.
but
Well,
it doesn't matter. I have 3 hit points.
But I have the permission to do it. So
Okay. Hostile, you're up. Log on deck.
No, I mean.
You want to roll death save for
what do you mean?
14.
You gotta take damage too. 14, so that's
Well,
a save.
It's like you want me to hit you, right?
So-
Take damage
I feel
too,
like when you're. I feel
down.
like when you die, you.
You're gonna heal him on the beginning of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
She won't survive till then.
Well, but Maud's standing right next to me.
I
so-
can always drop the spell if she drops.
Yeah.
So I'm going to maintain it, but you will take a fail.
Okay.
Because you're going to take 3d
So
saves.
she got a save and a fail there.
Well, you do that even if.
Yeah.
Even if you're. I feel like if you're dead, you would no longer take damage from being restrained.
No,
Because then you turn into an object.
You automatically fail any
if you're
saving throws
incapacitated.
if you're incapacitated, which is the state that he's currently in.
Oh.
Because he's not actually dead yet.
I
He's
thought
still
when you-
alive.
Okay, I thought when you were.
He's
in
just
Okay.
not
Until he
breathing.
fails 3 death saves, he's
I'm
not
not
an
dead. I'm
object.
just not breathing and my heart's not beating and no blood's being pumped in
You're
my
still,
veins.
you're good.
So he's unconscious, incapacitated, trying to stave off death.
Maud, you're up.
Okay.
Indy's on deck.
Melody, what's your health looking like?
I have 9 hit points.
Shit, I should probably heal you.
Or take out that guy.
Well,
if you have like a
What's your highest level
if you
spell?
have a healing thing that does not take an action, you
I
can
have-
do that. If you don't, kill it.
I used
What's your
I
highest level?
used all my lay on hands on
Glorious.
Glorious earlier.
That seems like
Do you
a
have
useful thing
Cure
to
Wounds?
use.
That's a
It's a
bonus
love-
action.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
No, I
Just
do.
kill it. Kill my head.
Like,
No, it's an act. Cure wounds is an action. That's how.
Cure
I,
Wounds is an action?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
Healing
and
Word.
healing word.
Words upon
And healing word is not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Hit points.
Not gonna be enough.
Kill my head.
Okay, I'll kill your
What's
fucking
what's
head.
your highest spell slot?
My highest right now is 1. I have one level spell slot left.
Okay.
This is what
Kill
happens
my
when
head.
you guys are like,
Kill
use your
my
divine
head.
smites,
Kill
and
my
I use my
head.
divine smites.
Well, you're using
Kill
extra
my
damage.
head.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do 2 attack rolls with the saw on this thing. Oh,
And you can use that D8.
that.
You have
that's-
D8 inspiration.
I don't think either of them will. Well, maybe. Okay. So I'll use on the better of my
Gracie's
2.
not great.
I'll use the D8 on the better of the 2 attack rolls, which is an 8.
Okay,
So
roll.
8.
After your modifier?
Yes, that's after the modifier. I rolled a 1 and a 2,
Oh,
and then I rolled a 1 on the D8, so that's a 9 to hit.
No.
Yeah.
fuck.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
So
Rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
I mean, this is. You want to see what my rolls look like there?
That's why we don't use digital dice.
I got a lot of nat 20s last session, dude.
I'll throw this out here as well before you choose to attack some specific mod. Make a quick perception check.
Okay.
Here. I'm giving this to you as a DM's word for the story.
It's an 11.
We're all gonna fucking die.
That's enough.
We're gonna die.
In this environment here, you're just frantically looking around, and also meta-wise, taking in the fact that I said there, I've added since this is the puzzle route, I've added a way out of every encounter that doesn't have to be as violent as it needs to.
Okay.
You are surrounded by glowing orbs.
Okay.
One of them is right next to the guy or one is right on the table here. They look like they're being contained here.
Okay.
It might be easier to hit that than it would hit your friends here.
Sure. Okay, so I'm trying to visualize what's happening. So the thing that's attacking Melody broke out of the orb, but the orb is still there, like intact, right?
What do you mean?
So-
So now it was mimicking the orb.
Oh, it was
Nothing there anymore.
Oh, okay, but then there was an orb right next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, I failed both of my attack rolls unless I can use one of those attack rolls that shitty 9 to hit on that orb.
It doesn't look like it's fire inside. It's just glowing red light.
Yeah.
But that's all you're able to go from. Like, these things are around here and they're containing something, and I don't think I can hit him with this attack.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else have any thoughts? Because I don't think there's anything I can do here.
Did you just pick up that orb?
I mean,
No.
yeah,
Saw that. And you're within hitting distance of it.
yeah. I mean,
Just saw it. Just hit it.
just
I don't fucking know.
Are you rolling your... Well, you'd have to roll your D8 with this.
I mean, I already rolled a D8 with my one attack
What
roll
was
that because I got it on my attack rolls. I got a 1 and a 2, and so with my modifier and my D8 that I rolled, that was a 9 to hit.
You rolled a 1?
Yes, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
D8?
Yes.
What, on the D8?
Yeah, on the
though?
D8. Yes.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 2 on the D20 and a
No.
1 on the D8.
Well then, what's the 2 hit? What's your plus to that? Is 5?
It's a +6, so it's my
No,
D.
you don't hit anything.
Yeah, I
Not
didn't
even
think so. That's why I was like, I don't think I can do
You didn't
anything.
hit yourself with that.
Yeah.
No.
So
Give
let
me
me
my thing back. You don't
Forget
deserve
it.
that.
let me
I
double.
wasn't here.
It's okay. Let me double check. I don't think there's anything I can do, cause
Nice to know ya.
right.
What has happened with this?
I already used Inspiring Smite.
That's not good.
I don't have any Lay on Hands.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
You
I'm-
fucked yourself.
I'm
Mark.
pretty-
You rolled a 1 and a 2. That's bad.
I'm
That's
pretty.
bad as it gets.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. You gonna move it all or you done?
I know I'm gonna stay here and tank some hits.
Okay. Well, it's probably not gonna hit you.
Let's see.
Indy's starting her turn. What she gotta make? Dex save?
Yep. DC 15.
I have rolled nothing but terrible with her, so it's great.
We're gonna have a TPK from this like random.
Thanks, Mel.
It's my
Fair,
fault.
only
No,
2 of
Mistress
you
is
are being
positioned to
attacked.
escape.
Yes.
And
Nine.
she
She
was
would.
right there.
She fucking would.
And she promised Glorious that she would be coming in
13,
with as many people she came in.
13 bludgeoning.
13. Damn.
I mean, she'll use Mage Hand to drag their corpses out.
And she is leaving a spit.
Okay, sweet.
Spit pops out. This is nice spit.
With her
Tiny
perception
spit.
here, she's
It's like
going
everybody's
to
dead.
fire forward and aim at that thing at one of the orbs here on the table. Please, why am I rolling such ass? I also hit. Blasting the orb that's on this area here, which will illuminate the squares within the rectangular distance of the table here. As that blasts open, this red light just shatters the orb here and just covers the people in that area here. Melody and Indy will both recover 7 damage.
Ooh.
She knows this. Like, I wasn't trying to aim for that. I'm sorry. And shoots once again at the baddie.
Hey, I feel good.
Rolled a 2, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm restrained though. I can't even move. Okay, going from there, it's going to be Ember's turn. Mistress is on deck.
I feel like I just took a hot shower. It's nice.
Let me check the wording on this spell.
Ember's like, power word kill.
Oh, it's a creature. Okay. No, just wait till I have that spell. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Choose Finger of Death. That's the one I like.
So is The mimic that has hostile,
Yeah.
is it still like attacking him?
It doesn't look like it's that interested right now.
In him?
Character's dead, yeah.
Okay. Because I want to get it away
Like,
from hostile.
bleh.
I'm gonna move my sphere over to attack the one. I'm gonna have it be on the opposite side of Melody.
You
Oh,
can move
did I
20
need
feet
to-
here.
Yeah.
Here.
Another death save.
Yeah, I'll put it right here.
Okay.
It hasn't
No.
been your turn again yet.
No, not yet.
No, but like, because I ended my turn within 5 feet of the flaming sphere.
Technically, yeah, you take a loss.
It's up to you, Andrew. Do you want me to?
I mean, you might as well.
Okay.
'Cause I was moving it away from you, so I mean, it's not gonna hit you again. So it'll hit that one. So then it needs to make a DC 15 deck save.
What is
The one that has Melody.
19.
Okay, so it's only gonna take 4 fire damage, and then I'm gonna firebolt the orb that's by hostile on that table back there.
Fireball it?
No, firebolt.
Fireball. Okay.
Oh my
Fireball.
God.
It wouldn't attack you because I have sculpt spells
Oh,
anyway.
We're using the. Why don't you just use the fireball? You can get, yeah, if you can
Yeah, fireball would.
if you
clear
can
the room.
sculpt the spells to the fireball, he's gonna die. Ember's like fuck him.
Well, I can't. Well, no, that was a bonus action. Well, I'm gonna hit Indy. I don't want to hit. Oh my god.
Well, let's go spells. You can.
You guys just confused the heck out of me. I already knew what I was gonna
What are
do.
you confused about?
Because I already had planned what I was gonna do, and now you're throwing me off
just-
on what I should do.
Just
Just
ideas.
do what you were originally planning to do then.
So then,
You got the strongest spells here.
so I'm gonna cast Fireball at the orb
Bolt.
right next. Yes. Excuse me. I need to change out my dice. If that's even gonna hit. Yeah, it's at least a 17.
Yeah, hits.
Hell yeah.
They're both looking relatively bad. So.
That's gonna be 12 fire damage to the orb thing on the table.
The orb on which table? They're
By
both on the
hostile.
table. Okay. How many? How much damage?
13.
Okay, 13.
I was doing math.
You're good. Sweet. That one over there is looking pretty bad.
It doesn't shatter it or anything.
Shatter what?
The orb.
The orb on the table by hostile is what I was aiming my
That's right.
firebolt
What you were
at.
aiming for. I'm sorry. Yeah,
You're
it
okay.
breaks it. And
This guy right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
killing once again, blasting a ray out. This will kill the mimic. No, it won't. It's not near it. Never mind. Forget it. Both Indy and you, hostile, will take. Oh, will recover 10 HP. Bring it back
That'll
up.
make you wake up.
Thank God.
Wake up.
So that's
Don't
cross.
trust my rolls.
That's cross, and this is cross. Those
Let's
are
just
used.
see. Let's see. If I would have rolled a death saving throw with 2 fails. on
Duh,
my
yeah, you
turn.
had 2 fails. Shit.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, you would have good.
Nice.
You got hit by the tentacles and died though. Anyway,
I would've dropped
anything else,
this down.
Ember?
No, that's it.
Alright, and Mistress is up. Baddies are on deck.
All right, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch at the mimic on hostile.
On hostile?
Yep.
Okay, do it.
So that is a 24 to hit,
Hits.
and
And I guess you had advantage to roll again. Just in case you got critical.
no, I did not.
Okay.
It's gonna be 4 necrotic damage.
Just 4?
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled badly.
All using your cantrips.
Well, I'm concentrating on a spell right now, so I can't
That's
cast
fair.
another
No, that's
spell
fair.
without dropping concentration.
That's fair.
And
Alright.
that is my turn.
Gotcha. Baddies
And
are
then-
going.
So the mimic will take 3d6 at the beginning of its turn. So that's 10 bludgeoning damage to the mimic.
10 bludgeoning?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. He's looking real bad. But after detaching after he died, they're just gonna look back over at Hostile, who's just revived himself once again. And is going in for a
Come on, bud.
going in for a bite. Thankfully, Hostile is the harder one to hit. So the first one misses with a 14
My AC's 18.
with the bite, which is the strongest hit. Yeah, I know. But he's gonna try to adhere to you a couple times.
Okay.
Once again. 17?
Nope.
Nope. Ooh, yeah, natural 19.
Yep.
Okay, so this one once again latches onto you. It's 15 bludgeoning as it ledges on again.
I'm down.
And Weshin once again becomes your head and just laughs at you as it crushes your body. Brings you back down. But you're back up at your full death saves, though. Okay. The one that's attached to Melody. It's going to try to bite Maud once again. Ah! Faces you. Ah! It's going to be a 25 to hit.
It sure does hit.
Holy shit.
Wow.
They're strong.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
This is why. Alright, no. And 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 7 acid.
Why not?
And then it's going to try to squeeze Melody with
7 ass damage.
Your ass is damaged.
No, we said Melly.
Okay, so 18 bludgeon?
I'm down.
Not 18, sorry, 18 to hit.
Yes, that works.
Bludgeoning.
Well, either way, it's not great. 17.
I'm down.
And with that, as it crushes, it's going to try to attach itself. Spawn.
Oh
no.
no.
Final attack. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Nope.
Fuck you, I batted away.
Melody, you gotta make a roll.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yeah.
You gotta make it, well, yeah, you gotta make it death.
Well, I was just checking that's my turn.
So basically, as long as I don't roll.
It's a natural 20, I'm up!
Holy shit.
Really?
Nice.
So it's a natural 20.
And you're like,
Oh god! Hit point.
okay, so
Oh.
Melody, you scared me.
Alright,
My
well, I'm
God.
your turn.
Yeah, that's
Your
him.
guy needs to make a deck save.
Ooh, that's right, he's next to the boo-boos.
The boo boo.
The
Can't
boo-boos.
believe it.
The boo boo sphere.
Okay, yeah, he passes. 16 plus.
It's
One.
1 fire damage. Roll 2 1s.
These little baby attacks, you guys.
Fucking bullshit. Chipping away.
I've done.
Chipping
That
away.
fireball has done not more than 5 damage. This is
Stupid.
Anyway, so the other guy already rolled for his attack damage. It's going to be hostile roll death save.
Oh,
Okay.
Christ.
That one dies.
Well, I take 1 automatically from the tentacles.
Mistress is like, I'm killing him now.
Well, they reset when he regained consciousness.
Mhm.
I
What?
got a natural 20.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're up!
Wake up with
Don't
one
touch
hit
that
point.
die. Is it?
You and I just both
You're
did
both.
that.
You both just
We just both did
both
that.
nat 20'd out from your deaths.
Amazing.
Okay.
Ow!
Come at me, bro.
These mimics ain't shit.
I'm
Fuck
gonna.
these men.
Your fighting spirit of Fuzzy pushes you forward. The ripped up stereo shit from your pocket brings you up too.
She's like,
I'm
I gotta figure
gonna-
this shit out.
There's a
Time to fuck things up. You don't gotta do anything.
there's a box right here.
That's
right?
not.
No, that was.
No, like a
No.
chest.
Yeah, this one of the boxes is there.
Okay, I'm thunder waving.
We can't do anything.
That the box.
Our action.
You already
is
have it, so
what
you
it
can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like, go back
You're like,
to
fuck.
I'm gonna wait. I'm restrained, so
Yeah. So we're just.
Maud, you're up.
We just hang. Yeah. We don't get to do anything. We just
So
roll
the
and
mimic
wake
currently
up.
is not attached to anything, right?
No. Well,
Okay.
neither of them. Yeah, they're both detached.
Okay, well I'm gonna
That
make
one over there is restrained.
I'm gonna make 2 attack rolls. Cause that's what I do.
That's
What I do.
That's what you do, Yugi.
Can you see my
2 nat 20s!
Jesus Christ!
That's to make up for my fucking 1 and 2 that I just had.
Oh my god.
We just
It's
had
literally 4
we
nat
had 4 nat
20s
20s
back
in a
to
row.
back.
That's
That is ridiculous.
Let's go to Vegas. Fuck this game.
no. I think we just used up all the good luck we'll
Don't
ever
roll
have.
your damage. Fucking forget it. As it pops out of the air and the head kind of laughs open here in the air, you
Like,
and just bisect it completely in half, and just the guts and shit just hit the chain links above you.
Insane.
Oh.
Cool.
At the end of my turn for reaction, I'm gonna yell, "Attack one of the boxes next to the mimic!"
Well, I'm gonna assume he. I would only insta kill it if you use both of them on it.
No, I just mean just to
Yeah.
everyone in the room. Just like, if
Yeah.
you're trying to help me, attack one of the boxes next to this guy.
These aren't the same orbs that are on the other tables. These are the steel boxes that were sitting
Are
here.
they?
Yeah, they're not the glow glass ones. They're completely different
Oh,
mechanisms.
can you see my
So,
dice down there?
Are you still saying that, or?
No.
What dice?
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, Maud, are you doing any movement? Any bonus actions?
I just died. I'm out of it.
No. I will. I mean, I can't do any bonus actions for healing. So I will go over to assist. To assist hostile. Boop.
Probably not. Probably don't.
Oh wait, no, that's right. I probably don't want
There's
to.
a fuck ton of tentacles there. They're writhing.
Mon will go.
wiggling.
Mon will go right here and then say, "Whoa! What the fuck is this?
They're tentacles.
Tentacles.
Should I step over them?
They will hurt you.
I'm not gonna step over them."
Don't do it.
Yeah, just let
And
me
then
die.
Mon hits his roll.
It's fine.
His turn.
Indy's up at this point. She pulls out something different.
Is
after
she
saying-
restrained?
Indy is, yeah.
Oh, ow!
Where are you okay?
My knee.
That would
My
be 9
fucking
bludgeoning.
knee.
9?
9.
Okay, damn. You need to tell. Hey, can you tell Emmy at some point to give me permission to move her features?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't have to be tonight.
Hey, Melody. Found this under the table.
That should be fine.
Hey, well, you just threw it off
At
again.
this point,
Sorry, I didn't think it was gonna slide off. Did not mean to throw it off.
Indy pulls out a machine. That's what I like to see.
It's empty.
That wasn't her longbow, and she hasn't used since she acquired it. It's the device that she got from the chest in Runenball that
Oh, yeah.
Gloria sent over, that Nameless brought over. It's this sling with like 8 different kind of like spider legs pulled off of it here, and almost reflexively, as though like she's somehow known to use it, but hasn't done it yet. Pulls one of them down here, and it radiates this dark energy, and she pulls and lets a rock go.
Oh. Huh. Well, she never really used that.
She hasn't. I wonder why. No, she just hasn't remembered. I gave it to her.
Yeah.
That's cool. That one's gonna hit. She hit twice. That one, the second one. That's cool. No, the first one will hit though. So bad. I have a D12 and I've only rolled 1s on it. Okay. So, doesn't do much damage, but it does 5 necrotic damage to it. And it's looking real bad. Amber, you're up. Mistress is on deck.
You can edit Indy's sheet now.
I can? Oh, you were controlling it. Cool. I'll move down. That's next.
Well, Dante, Kayla, and I all have edit privileges. And
Why
now
don't
you
I
do
have
too.
edit privileges? That's such shit! Anyway, I do now.
Because you're not as cool as us.
I'm the DM!
Yeah, you're not as cool
Amber,
as
you're
us.
up. My mistress is on deck.
It's like giving your principal edit
I'm
rights.
gonna firebolt the
You know, you should bring
thing in
that
the
up.
corner.
So it turns out
Can I
that
make over
saves are not, in fact, actions.
Deck saves.
So death
Are
saves.
not
Oh, yeah.
actions.
So like you would have your full turn.
Oh, so
after
I should
getting
have
your
had
death
my
save.
full turn as
The
well.
way this says is being incapacitated.
If this creature's still alive when Amber's done with it, I'll let you guys go again.
Okay.
It says incapacitated creatures can't take actions or reactions, so technically it's impossible for a death save to be an action.
That's fair.
I wonder why we always treat it like.
But that was your death save, so you couldn't use your action reaction during that turn then.
Well,
I think
I don't think there's a rule that says you can't take an action on the same turn that you use a death save. Like a death save isn't
I like
an
the
action.
idea of recovering and unproning and like recovering from death kind of takes some of that, but I get it.
Yeah.
I told-
Proning would only take half your movement though.
Well, it's like saying like you rolled your 3rd save and you get up and just do a full turn from there. Normally you wouldn't, right?
Well, we haven't been, but now I'm not really sure why.
I think rules is written. Maybe you can, but I'll like.
I mean, I'm down if you can. That's cool. But anyway, let's continue, real quick.
Firebolt the dude in the corner. That's a 19 to hit.
Okay, and 19 hits. Hey.
so. The lead rule
That's
is
10
that
fire
because of
damage.
those-
That's exactly what he had. How do you want to do it?
Nice.
Take an action after natural 20 on it. That's
That's what we
That's
both
pretty
did.
definitive.
He goes, "Nah."
Jeremy
And
Crawford
he goes,
was like, yes.
Okay.
I want to blow his
You
head
heard
off.
that.
Like
Okay.
I want it to go through his
Essentially,
head.
he's laying on the ground. It's just like a bobbling around hostile head. It's like
Gross.
That's so
and
fucking
biting
Put it
in
in a
the
jar.
air. And you just, all of a sudden, a fireball comes, pops it like a balloon,
Ew.
and just wood shards and pieces of metal and all sorts of weird. As it transforms violently into different pieces as it flies over, just kind of shrapnel over and just rain over Hostle's body and the tentacles around. And sure enough, that'll finish the mimics off. That was more intense than I thought it was going to be. No, it's supposed to be.
You're
a
like,
mimic
guys,
count.
this will be really quick. I'm like, holy shit.
That's supposed to be a mimic counter. I didn't expect.
There's an
I didn't expect the 1 and the 2 from Mod. I should have done.
Come on, don't
Mod's
tell
the
me you finished your
powerhouse.
turn right there.
So, Jeremy Crawford.
No, I did. Why?
Yeah.
who's
'Cause
the
you would take
lead
damage from
rules
my
designer
sphere.
for Wizards of the
Oh.
Coast tweeted, "You make a death save when your turn starts. If you roll a 20, the 1 HP you gain lets you then act."
Okay.
So
In the future, I'll do that.
Lead rules designer.
In the
says
future,
that.
I'll do that. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No,
I
you're
just
fine.
assumed that would cost an
Well,
action. 'Cause
yeah,
almost
no,
everything costs a fucking action. I assumed that would do it.
Honestly.
Yeah, I'd always.
I thought it did too.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
always thought.
I've always played it where you
Yeah, like-
can take a full turn.
That's.
Like,
I mean,
that's
that
how
seems
I've
to
always
like.
played
I just
it.
picture you just waking up from death and like.
I like
start
to think-
shooting.
I like to think that it's like your reward
Action
for
surge.
rolling in that 20.
Anyway, from there you're
Like,
covered in like
Your reward for
these
rolling
tentacles.
that
I
20
assume you
cannot be
disperse the
shared.
tentacles at this point, mistress.
Oh yeah, drop the tentacles.
Okay.
Hostile goes back down.
Hostile will die.
At this point, yeah, worse for wear, several of you guys here in the group, but alive nonetheless.
I went down like 3 times. I just turn and glare at Melody.
Hey, if it helps, I also am in a lot of pain. I'm like bleeding from all my orifices.
Asshole.
Jesus.
Anyway, perfect.
Perfect.
Alright, well, what the fuck is in this room?
You found mostly the things. You found this glassware containing these little sprites.
That heal apparently.
Yeah.
Can we break more of them to heal ourselves more?
You also realize they're not anchored at the table. You pick them up if you want.
Oh, put them in our
Oh.
bags. Let's
Yeah.
keep
There
this
are-
fucking shit.
5 still intact.
Sure. I'll pick.
Hey, one for each of us.
Yeah, I'll pick one up,
Except for Indy.
chopped liver?
and I'll.
I
Yeah.
immediately take
No, that's
one.
fine. I broke a couple of them, so
I
I'll
take
it.
one and I'm like, I'm gonna break this. If
Yeah.
you want something, come stand next to me.
I'll go stand next to him.
And I
I'll go
just
stand
throw
next
it
to
on
him.
the
Anyone who stands next to him can roll 2d12 and recover from there.
Cool.
Feel bad. I rolled really bad for your heals the first time.
7.
Oh, hell yeah.
7 healing.
I got 23.
It's good for a
I
pinch.
got 20.
What's
It's
it like
good to
getting
pinch.
hit?
20!
God
I
damn
rolled a
it.
12 and an 8.
I rolled a 12 and an 11.
Oh my god. I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Okay.
Hey Melody, can you like not throw things anymore if I'm looking at them? Like,
Can
just-
you not
just
chaotically just walk up to things
Just some
and say
like
hello?
just some constructive
Just
criticism.
some constructive,
If I'm
constructive
like
criticism.
if I'm like looking at something, can you like not like throw something at the thing I'm looking at?
Just constructive criticism. How about we all talk about something before we just chaotically walk up?
Or how about like we don't throw things at things when someone's looking at them? Like to me that seems pretty
I
self-explanatory.
mean, it was just,
but,
they
like,
were just boxes, man. I don't know what to
Anyway.
say.
There is still one of the steel boxes sitting there on the table there.
I
open
fucking
it.
touched
Oh
it.
my god.
I
You
throw
try to
something
open
at
it here, but it doesn't necessarily open like a box. It's just like a metal box.
It opens like a creature.
Make an Arcana check.
It's a
Is
pet.
this a technological device?
No,
Are
not
you
necessarily.
tired of
There's a
this
little bit of
question?
magic involved with this.
This is a pet.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Also, where's your fucking frog?
Oh, he's here. I assume the voice isn't affecting him.
He's wearing a little helmet.
Bird's doing great.
Bird. I forgot you fucking named it Bird.
This is a. You read about one of these.
Oh shit.
You didn't know these existed. But all the markings on this match. This is what we would
Match?
call a Darren's Instant Fortress.
Oh.
Is a wondrous item.
I take it. I put it in
Holy
my pocket.
shit.
I take it.
You know that these items here can use to instantly create essentially a 20-foot by 30 high tower, like a mobile fortress.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Can
Do
it
I-
be?
And
I
it does
know?
bludgeoning if you are in the realm area when you activate it. So this is like
Do
a
I
way
know-
to kill yourself if you want to.
Can I see how it works? Like, can
With
I mess
With
with
Dirty 20, you'd be able to at least understand it. And I could send you the
Okay.
stats for it.
Is
Is
it?
it like small enough that I could like put it in a pocket, or is it like pretty big?
This one's a little bigger than the traditional ones here. This one's about a foot.
Okay.
9 or so. This would probably be something you'd tie to you or
try to fit into a bag of holding.
Is this
I get out my little red wagon and I put it in it.
a is this a multi-use item?
Yeah.
Cool. I would think so, but
We have to name the tower something cool.
something actually cool this
So I
time.
assume you explain it's like this is a mobile fortress. It's
Yeah.
like essentially a hideout that you can just kind of.
So like if
This
I
is an
activate it like while I'm
I was about to say it's like a
if I
motorhome.
activate it while I'm holding it, it'll like basically build around me. Is that what it
Yeah.
means?
Other people would take 10d10 bludgeoning damage if they were within the 20 feet.
Holy shit!
It's just like you just blast them. Anyway, there is one more floor. You guys haven't necessarily investigated a lot, but you did collect those glasswares there.
I'm a little afraid to go to the next floor.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I feel like
we're.
we should take a short
I
rest.
feel like we should. Yeah, we're a little bloodied.
Nah, we'll be fine. Let's go.
How are you guys doing over there?
You hear from Glorious.
Yeah, we're good.
No,
we found
we're
this.
biggity fucked up.
I like deactivated. I'm like, guys, if we tell him we're fucked up, he's gonna try to come in here and help us.
Will he?
Okay, that's a
We
good point,
need-
actually.
We need to make it seem like we're fine.
That might be kind of funny.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Like, I don't trust him. I don't like him, but I don't want him to die from those weird eye things he saw.
Okay, fine. I'm like plugging out my nose with tampons so I can stop the bleeding.
Gross.
I activated it again. Yeah, we're good.
We're griggity grand.
Griggity grand.
Okay. We ran into some things here, but we took care of it pretty handily, so everything's good. How are you?
We definitely didn't die at all.
Oh,
Not even once.
I'm just chatting it up with the robots.
Nice.
Yeah.
You made any friends?
No. No, they haven't talked back to me, and it's really
Oh,
rude.
so you're just like standing there talking as they're like walking by.
Well, I mean, I'm not an asshole. I said something, they didn't respond, and I stopped. So, yeah.
Okay.
Soviet staring contest
Cool.
with a bunch of robots.
Well, we have one more floor to explore, then we'll be back down.
Alright, stay safe.
Yeah.
This is
I wouldn't be able to forgive
Man's
myself if you guys got hurt.
Bag in my pocket.
Anyway, I assume you guys shot up one more floor, or did you guys? You said you
Yeah.
feel rested again.
I want to take a short
I want to take a short
That's an
rest.
hour just sitting and just trying to recover on this floor.
I mean,
I need to patch
if
up
you
on
guys
my
wanna
wounds.
take a quick break,
I
like,
do.
I
If you
wanna
guys
go
do,
explore.
let me know during this time because, well, before this happens, everybody make a perception check.
Yeah.
8.
11.
That's like kind of on the edge, but
Nat
it's mostly
one.
a 1.
It's on the edge.
What'd you
Wow.
It was like on the edge, but it was mostly a 1. So I can re-roll since it was
No,
kind of
it's
on
fine.
the edge.
get? Never mind. None of you guys see anything.
Cool.
That stresses me out.
Well, roll
Alright.
better.
Well, let's head
Well, better
upstairs.
forehead.
Hostel runs upstairs.
You guys take a long short rest. Or you guys
I'm
move up?
gonna sit here.
I'm not going to. If you guys want to take a quick rest, that's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, there's graded floors. If there's an issue, like you're gonna hear that something's happening. So
It is worth noting that it is about time to end the session.
Yeah, so,
And there, no, I hate meta-wising, but next floor wouldn't take you that long.
Okay.
It's essentially the goal.
All right. I mean, I'm.
fine, we'll fucking go up.
Let's. You know what, Hostel? Let's.
We
let's
always
fu-
do
let's
whatever
fucking-
Hostel
if
wants.
it's-
Let's
let's
go
fucking-
upstairs.
you guys
I
can
start
take a
walking
short
upstairs.
rest.
No, we'll charge headlong. To
It's
the fourth
fine.
floor.
I can put tampons
Okay.
up my nose and walk.
Okay.
I'm like linking arms with you so you don't fall over.
I'm limping.
I'll just use my
I'm
shield
sorry,
better
I'm
this
bleeding
time.
on your shirt.
Okay. It just says prestidigitation, so it's okay.
You guys head up to the fourth, to the fifth and final
I think
floor
I have a
here. You
concussion.
can see at the top of this cave
Like I
there's
bite
just
my
a
head.
this black abyss above you here of the cave that would be if there were more built above you. Strong about here, this area here has been mostly cleared out. Everything here was clearly too useful to them to leave behind. So almost everything is missing here. You look at all the tables and they've been haphazardly shifted around and gathered up before they were all forced to flee. It's relatively empty, except for one section. There's an area that carries a few shattered pieces of technology, but there's one, a single piece that kind of
resembles a device that could be used like as a handheld. Has Spit been with you this whole time? He's been teleported out. Okay, he is out. He's
Spit's
probably
just been chilling at.
I assume
chilling
he's
with me.
hid during that whole
At my-
fight.
Probably.
Spit, thanks for helping.
Spit was just sitting
Yeah.
next to me. I also did not get hit.
Well, hey. Well, that looks like one of the disruptors.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's why we're here. Alright, grab it!
Well, it's pretty damaged. We might need to get that fixed.
It looks completely like smushed. You would need
Oh
to.
no.
Is there something we can do at the Remnants lab?
Well, the inscriptor, yeah, the blueprint. Inscriptor should be able to restore this if it has the blueprint still in the system. That's how most of this proto technology here got restored. So yeah.
Alright. I guess we can grab it and take it just across the hall, right?
And like, there's just little pieces, which is the only one you see fully intact, and it just looks like it's almost been completely horizontally smashed in. But Spit says this is the device that they use to kind of manipulate the static waves.
Okay.
And with that, acquiring this device, we can end.
Oh.
I'm bleeding.
You want to keep this for now?
My
Did you
scandula.
use it?
No.
Then yeah, you can keep it.
Oh,
Amazing.
I like exploring this fucked up underground city.
it's gone.
You can keep it till you lose it.
Where'd it go?
Use
Yeah.
it or lose it, Oscar.